Alright, are we live yet? Alright everybody, well, it is time in GT4 for the final thing. We're going to start the Formula GT Championship. Oh my goodness, I've been kind of looking forward to this moment, but at the same time, really dreading it. So let's see, there's only one thing that we could use for this, or that we would want to use, I should say, because pretty much anything else would have no chance, I don't think. If anybody else has been able to win the Formula GT with any other car besides the Formula GT, let me know. That would be interesting, I think. But let's get started. Look at all these trophies. Alright, 15 long races. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if I can do really, really well then and get a pretty good lead, then I might be able to do some of this in B-spec. But we'll see. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. So we have Tokyo. Today we're going to do the first 5. Tokyo, Twin Ring, Motegi, New York, High Speed Ring, and Grand Valley Speedway. So probably the easiest set of 5 that we'll be doing. I remember Laguna Seca being a little bit hard. Hey Granny, Zachary, and Zortic. Welcome to the stream. After GT4 Online. Well, we won't be doing GT4 Online until we finish this, so. The only thing I'm going to do on the settings, because you can't really change the tires or anything with Formula GT, that kind of sucks, is I'm going to turn off the driving aids, except I'm just going to lower the TCS to 1. Same as what we've been doing for high-powered rear-wheel drive cars. But I think that's all I'm going to do, because this thing handles pretty good as it is. It's stable, you know, I like the stable, at least, except on the burgering. And, I don't know. I think we should be okay. But yeah, 60-point race, that means it is exactly even. Oh, you did it with the Minota once, Zachary? Really? Happy best friend day, Kirsten. How are you? Okay, they're leaving me at the start. Yeah, the Formula, you know, in GT3, I think almost everything in it I like less than in this game. But the Formula GT, I think, is way easier in that game. But if you go back and watch my project, you'll notice that I ended up... my controller ended up dying on me. You know, in the middle of a race, I was so mad. Okay, why did my car go stupid there? I don't know why I went stupid there. Huh. I was like, oh, I already got the lead in the first lap. This might not be too hard. And then that happened, so I don't know. Okay, get a good exiting. Get a good corner exit. That's really the key to beating these guys. I was at 7 gears. Forgot about that. Oh, Kirsten, I haven't really been paying attention to anything on Discord today, to be honest with you. I got a pretty good lead on him. Just because of that exit before the straight. You know, this might not be too hard, because here's the thing. We know that all of our cars are the same, so... like, in all the other championships and the endurances we've done, we may have been in an underpowered car. You know, or we may have worse tires. Why do I lose control there? I don't know why I'm losing control right there. That's the second time in a row. And just like that, my lead is gone. Car becomes very unstable right there. I was hoping to get like a good 20-30 second lead before pitting, but that probably is not going to happen because of me screwing up at that place. And the thing is, I'm probably going to be pitting earlier than them. Oh my God. Because I'm a little rougher on the tires. Okay, I'm just gonna let off the gas here. The car becomes so unstable there. I really don't know why. That section there is killing me. I can't do it. 3 laps in a row that I've spun out there. Well, obviously it ain't gonna be B-spec, Granny, because B-spec wouldn't be able to win. Hey, Barney Castle. I don't know if you can use the same file, Granny. No, it won't be the same, actually, because I'll be playing on my computer instead of... Oh, my God. I'm doing so bad. I had the lead on lap 1, man, and I had a good gap. But I keep spinning out on that section. Tires still haven't worn out yet. They probably will start turning yellow soon though. Okay, I do every section faster than them except this section here. I'm just gonna slow down a lot. Yeah, there we go. I didn't die. The thing is, I know this car is capable of taking that faster, but I lose control. Okay, good corner exit. Yep, it'll be blank, but I'll probably play on it, and you know, it won't take me very long to get a lot of credits in cars. I just will not be 100% that, you know, I won't have every car. But I don't know, I think Gene said that you just have a pool of cars to choose from, kind of like an arcade mode. So it may not even matter what percent you have or what cars you have in your garage. Okay. Yeah, I know how to deal with that section now. Just slow down extraordinarily. And now I'm hitting everything. Like a boss, I swear. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting a very good lead. Yeah, I was thinking if I get a good lead before I pit. I'm gonna pit whenever my tires get bad. I doubt I can do 10 laps. It'd be nice if I could do like a factor of 60, but I don't know if I can do that.
Here's Johnny.
What's up?
What's up? What you doing?
The wonderful Formula GT.
Ooh.
I've actually been doing good, except I kept losing control on one of the sections, which is exactly what I fear will happen on the burgering in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when using a controller, it's hard to have good throttle control.
What I do in the Formula 1 cars to compensate for that is I mainly let my gas off through the corners and then focus on corner entry to gain speed.
And corner exit.
No, just let the gas off through the corner. You can have a much higher entry speed and approximately the same. You're going to have a higher entry speed and apex speed, but your exit speed is going to be a little bit shorter. And it's going to be a little bit slower. But other than that, you kind of just want to flutter the throttle. Maybe because
Yeah.
whatever that's what they used to do.
Okay, I got a decent little lead. I might be able to do 10 laps of these tires. That would be ideal if I could.
I never liked that you couldn't buy new tires for that Formula GT.
In a way, it makes it nice because you know it's even. Everybody has the same tires. But kind of tire strategy ended up being a huge factor that made a lot of the other races more difficult.
What I liked about Formula GT, like you just said, is that like it's not the same car comes the same position every race. You just have to beat them. Yeah. Those cars actually battle it out with each other for the championship.
Oh, fudge. Do I have a big enough lead to go B-spec?
Guy, I'm going to tell you something about B-spec.
Huh?
I remember I was doing B-spec, and I think you know that, or at least you think that I am a little bit better at driving these cars than you.
Yeah.
And I was doing B-spec. I remember, I think it was the race at Infineon. I did B-spec. I had a lead of an entire lap.
Oh my gosh.
An entire lap.
We're going to try B-spec.
10 laps to go. Okay? Guess where I finished.
Oh, thank you, Kirsten. Me, Liam, and Video Nut and Danger have been your best friends. That's awesome. Yeah, I could have probably done a 9th lap, but that rear tire was getting kind of rough. Well, let's see.
Best friend, that's perfect. Yeah, but Sky, 10 laps to go at Infineon. 10 laps to go at Infineon with a 1 lap lead on second place. Where do you think I came for the finish?
Well, you probably, for Infineon, the AI sucks on that track, so you probably should have put it on 1 or 2. And you probably would have won.
Oh, it was on 2.
It was on 2?
6th.
And they still were running off the road? Dang.
I finished 6th.
Oh, thank you, Pika, for refreshing your sponsor. Okay.
Here was my
so they're getting 119 and 120s. Let's see what Granny ends up getting.
Here's what I learned that day. Don't put it on B-spec. Formula GT is a race you do in A-spec.
Oh, I ain't doing all this A-spec. Could take all day. But I might have to do most of it in A-spec. I'm good, treat women right. How are you? Gran Turismo F1 goes to Le Mans tracks. Oh yeah, grannies.
Because F1 can't. It's because Polyphony Digital couldn't put actual F1 tracks in the game. It was too much.
Okay, so they are doing. They're on their 11th lap. If they go 12 laps. Okay, I'm gaining on them. Okay, they're all pitting. I should pass them all now. Except for C didn't pit, did it? Oh, we got a 117. Good. I think I had like a 13-second lead before I pitted. Could have been more, but I was having a lot of mess-ups. V-spec are the best. You mean like the Nissan Skyline GTR V-specs?
I think he does.
Okay. I actually think Granny's pulling away from them. Yeah, the thing is on Tokyo, Granny does a pretty good job on this track, so you can put her on a high number. She obviously can't run off the road. Hey, Angie Nogu. Now this track, it probably would be possible to do all B-spec. You just put Granny on 4 and she'll probably be okay. But now don't try that on Laguna Seca or Infineon, because you will be losing.
Granny, the letters assigned to the cars have to do with the position they started.
Yeah, oh I know.
So I'm saying this to Granny in chat.
Oh.
So car A started first, car B started second, car C started third, car D started fourth, car E started fifth, and car F started sixth.
Yeah, so the orange one started first because they were A.
Yeah. And Sky qualified last.
2024 Skyline will be legal in the US right now. Right now they're illegal.
There are actually a small amount of legal R34 GTRs in the United States right now. They were imported by a company called MotorX.
Is licensing real F1 teams tracks that expensive?
No. Licensing no, it couldn't fit into the game. GT4 is already such a huge game with 41 tracks and 700 cars all in 1080i on a PS2 is a lot of space.
Yeah.
So they couldn't fit really any more content.
Lower down
I've
steady.
heard from a lot of sources actually that this game, if there was any game that pushed the limits of the PS2, it was this.
Oh yeah, you know it was. When you do a memory card for this game, it takes up way more space than any other PS2 game, by far.
Yeah, it does, Granny. And they couldn't fit any more stuff on it, so they couldn't put actual F1 tracks in it.
Yeah.
It would be cool though if we had stuff like Spa-Francorchamps and Magny-Cours, I think is what they did for the French Grand Prix.
A dual layer DVD. It might be the biggest. You find that a burger in this championship especially difficult, way too bumpy. Oh yeah. See, I love Nürburgring, but Nürburgring with these cars, oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. They are so lightweight and just lose control. Y'all just think I'm losing control bad on this track. Just wait till you see me do the burger. If GT5 had Formula GT, then it would have the F1 tracks because the disc sizes are much bigger. Doesn't? Yeah, GT5 has Formula GT.
Yeah, it actually had some of them, I think.
Come on, let's beat them out of the pit. Oh my gosh, the pit takes forever in this track.
Let's see, Formula Gran Turismo World Championship, GT5. Let's see, races. Fuji, we did have a race at Fuji. The F1 raced at Fuji around that time. Indianapolis Raceway Road Course, yeah, we raced around that course. Côte d'Azur, yeah, we raced around the Monaco circuit. That's like the famous one that all the non-car people know about. Nürburgring GP circuit, yeah, we raced around Nürburgring GP circuit. Monza and the Suzuka GP circuit.
The
Yeah,
F1
so
cars
all
don't
of
do well in most of the tracks, even more in Le Mans. Oh yeah, even worse.
Yeah, so all of the tracks from GT5's Formula GT are actual Formula 1 tracks.
Interesting. So they're going to pit on the next lap.
From like 2008, 2010 era stuff.
There's a boss time. Not a bad looking car, Garrett. GT5 endurance races would take forever. Oh yeah, when you do that full A-spec, oh my gosh. They're probably as long as they are in this game, ain't they? Why did they all not pit? Only the E pitted. There we go, got around it finally. Slowing me down a lot. Well, Tokyo was going to be a give me, aside from that one little section. The other races are probably going to be more interesting. We can just get through Tokyo real quick. Alright, the red one's still trucking along. Will be interesting to see if his pit strat's going to end up working out for him. I don't think it will. Honestly, E is in the VC with us. Playing their strategy to take down the hardware scalper. You can hear their weapons clash as sparks fly in all directions. Suddenly a sandstorm erupts. Yeah, we took it down. Super Speedway, 127 laps. Yeah, that one will be interesting, won't it? Yeah, pit strat definitely is going to be important on that one. Because if you have extra pit stops, that is going to kill you on that one. But the AI may be quite a bit slower around the corners. So it might be. It might not be that much of a challenge. I really don't remember. It's been so long. You know, I probably haven't done the Formula GT Championship in this game since I was 14 or 15 years old, probably. Let's move it down to 30. Conserve tire wear a little bit. Because I'd like to make it to lap 30 before pitting. And then I can pit every 10 laps by keeping it on 4. Yeah, they shouldn't catch us next time when we pit. They never did break a 119. Oh, the red one actually has the best lap out of all of them. Interestingly, the one that's second has the worst lap. You know, overall the worst sectors, except for the third place car has the worst in the third sector. Interesting. Yeah, they're gaining on us a little bit, but it ain't gonna matter. I don't think they're gonna catch us after we pit this time. Yeah, Granny, we already said it. GT5 does have Formula GT. I thought you were playing GT5. Thought you were recently playing it. Or, no, maybe I was thinking of GT6. I know you was playing one of them. You never saw it. Huh. Yep, it has it. And the thing is with the GT, or with the Formula GT and that one, you want to be sure that you refresh your rigidity on the car because you have to buy it from the used car dealership. And it will be handling like the Bentley Speed 8 was on the second half of the 24-hour Circuit de la Sarthe when I did that race in this LP. Yeah, and it has NASCAR, yeah. The NASCAR was alright. There were a few races that were annoying, though, because the AI would hit you and then you lose control. Some of them were pretty hard to gold as well. Alrighty. Halfway there. So, yeah. Looks like we're making good time with Tokyo. Now, if the other races can go this smoothly. That's my strategy anyway. Get a huge lead and then finish it with B-spec. That's what I'm hoping. Do you say the F1 sounds quirky in this game, Zortic? Alright, let's pit. Or not pit, but let's do a ball some tripping. Pit is faster in GT4 than GT Sport just because the pit will change tires and fuel at the same time while GT Sport does tires then fuel. Oh, yeah, I don't even remember that. It does one at a time. It's kind of silly, ain't it? Looks like the green one's going to come second. Of course, the race is only halfway over, but it's got a decent little lead ahead of the third place car. And the third place car can't really draft it. Your dad plays GT Sport? Yeah, I used to play GT Sport for a bit, but it's just not the same. I don't even consider it really a Gran Turismo game. It's just not. Just not. It's missing the essential tracks to be a Gran Turismo game.
It's missing just the feel of a Gran Turismo game. Just
yeah, and the feel, yeah.
Not even just like the physics, just like I don't feel like I'm playing a GT game when I play that game.
Yeah, it's probably more like Assetto Corsa or Forza Motorsport than it is Gran Turismo.
Yeah, and not to mention, they decided to make the brakes in that game out of the same material that they made the moon out of, blue cheese.
You turned out not to like it too, Granny? Yeah, if you ever play, you know, GT4, 5, 6, you know, which is probably the ones that you know more about.
If you played the classics religiously.
Yeah, if you played any of them before GT Sport, you're like, oh god, this sucks, you know, when you get to Sport. And that red one had a pretty good gap, but they're going to catch it for sure. Granny might actually overlap them. Come on, Granny. I'm liking how this is going. Oh, GT6 is way better than GT Sport. Yeah, GT Sport was mainly just for competitive online racing. That's all it was made for. There's no Gran Turismo feel like that went all the way back to GT1 where you could just play the game by yourself and have a blast. Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember still playing GT4 on single player. I can have a blast for hours playing that game.
Same.
GT Sport, I get bored after 20 minutes.
Yeah, same. Hey, Caleb Jackson. Yeah, I heard that GT7 was coming to PS4. You know, I will have to get it then. See, I was actually afraid I wasn't going to get to try it because I probably wasn't going to ever get to it. Or at least not until it was out for a long time because of the PS5 fiasco.
Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know. If there's a way I can, like, rent it on PS4, then I will. And if I really, really like it, I'll buy a PS5 and get it played on PS5.
Yeah.
But if it's not a good game, if it's just GT Sport trying to wear GT4's clothes, like... Well, Polyphony Digital has it right in front of them. The fans have spoken. They know exactly what they need to do to appease us. Remaster GT4.
Yeah, exactly. I think
don't care,
GT4 is. I think overall GT4 is the most loved out of all of them.
Yeah, my dad likes 3 more than 4.
Really?
Yeah.
There are some things in 3 I like better, but overall 3 is probably my least favorite. Well, no, I probably like it more than 5. Yeah, GT2 is great.
I feel like 5 is like a little bit... I feel like 3 and 5 are a little bit like odd dogs in this situation. It's like they came after the 2 best Gran Turismo games of all time, and one of the best racing games of all time, and 2 of the best racing games of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 2 and Gran
I
Turismo
agree.
4. So it was kind of like, once the graphical shine of GT3 wore off, you didn't really have much of a good game on its hands.
Yeah.
compared to
When I would
GT2.
play GT3 as a kid, I would play it for like 2 hours, and then I would start getting to the amateur races where the races all became long for no reason, and you got nothing for it, and I just got bored with it.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid, I don't think I ever got more than 20% of GT3 done.
Most I've gotten done at GT3 is 35.
Yeah, I might have gotten that much. I don't know. Probably not that much.
But
Maybe. I don't really remember. But I know it wasn't any higher than that for me.
yeah. But it's like, and then GT5, people were like shocked by GT4. And it was like, okay, GT5 has big shoes to fill.
Oh, yeah, and it couldn't do it.
And we waited 5 years, no, 6 years, for GT5. The longest
you don't
we've
think
ever
they
waited.
already have the licenses renewed? Like, I mean, like for GT6, for example, they had almost every car that they had in GT4. So, I don't know why they couldn't just do that again.
The
I mean, I would rather them take longer if they would do that, you know.
yeah.
I would be all for waiting an extra couple of years if they're gonna make the ultimate game, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, what I was saying, GT5, we waited 6 years for GT5 to come out after GT4's release, which was like the longest we've ever waited for a GT game.
Oh, I love the first one, Garrett. GT1 is probably my third favorite, or second favorite, maybe. It's hard to say. GT4 definitely is my favorite, but GT1, we overlapped E. But yeah, GT1 might be my second, but it's hard to say if I like GT1 or 2 more. Because I love them both.
Yeah, but anyways, guys. We did, we waited 6 years for GT5. That was the biggest gap in between any Gran Turismo, in between any 2 Gran Turismo game releases. And after the graphical shine of GT5 wore off, it was kind of like, you have a bunch of gimmicks with, like, racing that, in my opinion, got pretty redundant. Oh no, it was just, I don't know. It's hard to describe GT5. I didn't like the way the cars felt in GT5. I still don't like the way the cars feel in GT5.
Yeah.
It was just the ladder climb that you usually experience in GT5. It felt like you were at some point like going instantly from like little 100 horsepower crap boxes to like 500 horsepower cars, and you're driving 200 horsepower cars, and then you're driving 600 horsepower cars, then you're driving historic race cars.
Yeah.
It didn't have the same ladder climb kind of feel as GT4 did. It's like, it starts out well, but then, like, as you get into it more and more, it starts to feel like a Forza game until you get to the extreme events where pretty much everything you're racing is a race car.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Let's not get fuel. We only got 10 laps, and we have over half a tank.
Yeah, so it wasn't that exciting.
Yeah, I agree. Caleb, and like they felt the need to make a GT5 prologue, like why not just put all your energy to making the full GT5 game? Maybe we would have got GT5 a year earlier. Yeah. I don't know, because in my experience, you know, I've hacked Zombies Ate My Neighbor, so I can kind of see why they do that. Because honestly, it doesn't take that much effort to release something like that early. To release like snippets, like a chunk of what. Because like if I make it, when I've made Zombies Ate My Neighbor's hacks in the past, I could release, you know, like a beta version of it early. You know, just to give everybody a taste of what the final product will be.
When did GT5 Prologue come out again?
I don't even know. Probably 2011. I don't know though.
No, because Gran Turismo 5 came out in 2010.
Was it 2010?
Alright, so Gran Turismo 5 Prologue came out on December 13th, 2007.
Dang. When did... And GT5 came out in 2010?
Yeah.
3 years earlier, dang.
Prologue was probably just the project of a few weeks that they put out just so people could have a little bit of a sneak peek at Gran Turismo in HD.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't very significant. And sometimes game companies will finish video games months and months before it's released. They'll just delay it for like the Christmas and holiday rush so that they get more sales.
You say early 2008. Alright, Garrett, you have a good night at work. Yeah, the GT5 cars look twitchy, Joycey. It's been so long since I played GT5, I don't remember it that well. I've seen you post that comment like 3 times, Granny, and I haven't read it because I don't know what you mean. About
what
GT8.
Would GTHD be if it wasn't a concept?
Yeah, I don't know why you keep posting that. I have no idea what you're asking. That's the 4th time you're asking.
I think Gran Turismo HD was kind of just like, here's Gran Turismo, we have it in HD. It's not that great, but it's in HD.
Oh wow, E's in second. Ooh. What happened?
Yeah, they all have, like, the only, like, super big gap in between them is between B and D.
Now it looks like, I think Green probably will get second, but I may be wrong on that. GT HD concept. Oh, that's what you're talking about. The most boring game ever. I haven't played that. I really don't know.
Diego asks, after you finish GT4, will you redo GT5?
I was initially planning to do that, but I've been having a lot of people wanting me to do GT4 and 5 online. So if I do that, I won't really have time to redo GT5.
Don't redo GT5.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt anybody
It's a
would really want to
boring-
see that.
It's a boring game in my opinion. I think Gene likes it a lot, but it's not for me.
Well, if I do GT4 and 5 online, that'll be a more interactive thing. Y'all will be able to actually race with me.
Yeah. Okay, well, basically, Granny, it works through like some software that you have to plug your PS3 into your computer, and you have to hack your PS3 and everything, and it's not. I can guarantee you, for what Gran Turismo 5 is a game, it's not worth it. It's just not worth the effort. Gene keeps telling me to try to update my GT5 online so that I can play with him and everything. And I'm like, no, I don't like GT5. I'd rather deal with the bugs that GT4 online has. It's a
Yeah,
much better
so
game.
you actually like GT4 online. Do you think it's pretty smooth?
Besides the internet connection issues, yeah, because you don't have to update it. There's no updates required. In the updates, either method between your PS3 or your there's two methods to update your GT5 online. You can FTP, you can file transfer the files over like your internet or whatever to like from your computer to your PS3, which is for people who have really slow internet, painfully slow. And then you have the faster method, which is much more tedious for people with painfully slow internet. And that's, you transfer the files over from your computer onto a USB drive. You go into the file manager on your PS3 that you downloaded from your custom firmware, and then you go in and delete the old files and install the new ones. You used to have to delete some certain file so that it could recreate it and stuff. It's just, I want my games to update by themselves.
Yeah.
I don't like Gran Turismo 5 Online. It's not...
Sounds very tedious, honestly. Hey, Zombie Eater.
For what it is,
You are new
Sky,
to
it
the
is
channel,
very-
I say you're welcome. You say too
Sky, for what
complex.
it is,
Oh yeah,
it's
GT5 online, yeah. It sounds very complex. Gene's been really wanting me to do it, but if it's gonna be that difficult, I don't really know if I even want to waste my time with it. Why not just do GT4 online? That'll be easier for everybody to do.
Yeah. More people can do GT4
Plus,
online,
it'll be
'cause
less
some
intense
people
on
got
your
rid
system.
of their PS3, so
Yeah,
some people got rid of their PS3 so that they could get a PS4. And some people are getting rid of their kidneys so that they can get a PS5.
but yeah, you could. I mean, GT4 online would be way easier for people to join. This. Heck, I was thinking it was Twin Ring Motegi Road Course. I didn't realize this is Super Speedway. Okay, well, all right, we're already doing this. This should be a short race. Well, 127 laps, maybe not that short.
Yeah,
think
Granny,
all
I
of
also
these
have
races-
hybrid firmware. I put hand on my PS3. What'd you say, Scott? Sorry. Super
think-
Speedway, you could probably put the AI on 5, just B-spec it.
Think so?
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I know. Let's see how we can do an A-spec. I think I could probably do this full throttle. I don't know if I'm going to break or not.
I would imagine that this is going to end up being a relatively close and interesting race. Though I could be wrong. Working towards defeated everybody to do the
Oh my
boss.
god. Well, I don't know if I should restart it because I don't even know if I'll be able to win.
What you do?
Oh, just wait till you see. Well, let me just see.
Yep, I saw.
5.9, I'm gaining. So yeah, don't go on the inside because the car becomes super unstable.
You want to ride the inside, but you want to enter on the outside and then around the middle of the corner beyond the inside.
Oh, you don't want to go all the way on the inside beyond that.
Oh
white
no,
line.
you don't want to. You don't want to leave the bank.
Yeah.
The bank part gives you so much downforce. It's not even funny, or so much more downforce.
Okay, well I am gaining on them pretty decently. I think I can do
You're
it.
gaining on first place. All the other people have slipstream. Yeah, he moved on to the next race, Granny.
Oh my god. Why does the car become so stupid? Don't hit me. Don't hit me right there. It's my no-no spot. Just laid off the gas. Car, I would appreciate it. And not be stupid. Oh, he's on the inside. Oh my god, y'all are gonna kill me, ain't you? Okay, I'm by myself now. Oh my god, quit swerving.
Granny, you can pick cars from a list of basically every car in the game on GT4. So, yeah, yes and no, I guess. You'll just be able to pick whatever car you want, but we're probably gonna have to enforce rules on what cars you can use.
Yeah.
Very harshly as well, because
People
anyone
will-
can change the course, anyone can change
Yeah.
the number of laps.
Yeah,
anyone
and
can
people who
change-
troll and stuff, they're just...
I'd almost just limit it not really to people that you like, not really to a certain rank on the server, but so much as like just people you trust.
Well, the whole
Is
point
there
of
a-
having a rank is that you have some trust built up.
Alright, well I would say leave it like a somewhat high rank like Earthquake.
Yeah, I'd say no lower than Earthquake. Okay. I don't know how many laps I'm going to be able to do with these tires. I need to figure out a good pit strategy though, because winning this race is going to hinge on good pit strategy.
Yeah, you definitely want to like not let the tires wear out too much.
Yeah, my left rear tire is already low. I don't think I'm going to be able to quite do 20 laps.
Are you using the directional pad or are you steering with the D-pad? I forget.
D-pad.
Usually what I do for super speedway races is I'll just temporarily switch my steering to the analog stick.
Okay, the cars are becoming really stupid. So I think I'm going to have to pit. My question is, how many laps are they going to be able to go?
No, Granny, they have different speedway tracks in GT Sport. Not twin ring Motegi.
Oh, they're all pitting. Well, no, they're not all, just one of them. Okay, let's put it on Granny on 5 and let's see how she does. Well, that's good that one of them pitted. That means that they all should be pitting probably the next lap. Maybe. Okay, yeah, they all are.
No. They're in position 5 right now.
Oh, that's because they almost overlapped me. There we go. All right, Granny. Let's see. Let's see, what kind of lap times are we wanting to beat? I only got 25.891. I barely was beating them. So 26.2 is the best out of all them, and that was on with E. I don't know if I should have this on 5 or not. Well, we are getting better laps than them, but we pitted earlier. The thing is, we are away from their drafts, so they are able to draft each other. Okay, Granny's pulling away a bit. Nah, she's staying pretty steady. Yeah, this did get replaced with Indianapolis. I think in GT5, didn't it? Or GT6. Probably GT5 because that's what they introduced NASCAR.
5. Spin Ring Motegi Super Speedway got replaced with what you call it? Indianapolis and Daytona.
Yeah.
Also replaced Test Course.
They actually got... Now, Granny isn't getting as good of lap times as I was, so I'm probably going to have to do this A-spec. I'm afraid she's going to end up croaking. She's kind of staying steady with them.
How many laps can Granny go on a set of tires?
13. She went one more lap than I did. Does 127 divide by 13? Because if so, I'm going to be screwed. I'm trying to think if it does.
No. 9.77.
Okay, perfect. I didn't think it did. No, it wouldn't, because 130 would be a multiple of 13. Okay, yeah, we should be good then. Oh, this is why math is so important, y'all. You even use it when you're playing a game. Alright.
I literally, when I play games like GT4, where it's really hard to get money and I don't want to do the money grind stuff, I literally will just run my finances doing math like half an hour.
Oh, you're rewatching my GT5 playthrough from 7 years ago? Yeah, it's horrible quality. How to make it look better? Yeah, you really can't do anything. Like, there are probably a lot better projects of GT5, but if people really, like, if y'all really want me to redo it, I may in the future. Like, if it's something that's in high demand. But I just figure people want to watch somebody else's GT5 project. Because there are tons of people who've done it. But yeah, that was when I first started my channel. It's not long after I first started my channel, so I didn't have the best quality. But, you know, if it's in high demand, I might consider redoing it. But I just doubted very many people would want me to do that. I've had a couple of people
Granny,
ask.
I would imagine you get the DLC for a game you don't like.
If I ever do GT5 again, you'll play it side by side. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm still open to eventually redoing it for better quality. But y'all saw how long it took me to do GT4, didn't you? And if I do GT5, I don't think I will 100% it. No, I didn't 100% it the last time. But I might do all the stuff that will be fun, you know. Like, I probably won't do the Formula GT because that isn't that fun to me in that game. But I don't know, I might. The Formula GT wouldn't be that bad. It would be doing the 24-hour races in A-spec that would be bad. that I probably wouldn't do. What happened to one of them? One of them seems to be off track. Did one of the AI try to pit but miss the pit stop? Hold on, I've got to see this. Oh, the red one. Yeah, I think he tried to pit, but he missed it. Well, I think that guarantees the red one's going to get last in this race. Well, Granny's doing okay. I may not need to take over. Yeah, like with GT5, I probably would just stream the whole thing, because that way I would be more motivated to do it. But the thing is, it would take forever. I don't know. I don't know where the upcoming years will take us all. There's no telling. How did I finish the first race so fast? Well, I did the first few laps myself in A-spec, but I got a decent enough lead to where I just did the rest of B-spec times 3. Hey, Thomas. Oh, I'm doing it on both A-spec and B-spec. Like, I start out the race by doing A-spec, and I try to build a decent lead, and then I switch to B-spec to finish it off. So that seems to be working pretty good so far, but this is only the second race. You just finished race 2, Adam? Alrighty. We're getting there. The red one got overlapped. Dang. Yeah, I think the red one tried to pit, but it didn't make it into the pit stop. That would have been funny AI failed to see. Oh, you were here the whole time, Granny. You're at 97.6% now, Adam. Well, they're gaining on me, but I think we're fine. They're not really gaining fast enough to be a threat. And after these 13 laps, we'll pretty much be halfway through the race. Smart strat, because the race is impossible and only B-spec. You tried it like 3 days ago and failed miserably. Oh yeah, no, I know it would be impossible doing full B-spec. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Even though it's been probably 15 years or longer since I've done the Formula GT in this game, I did remember that much, that trying this on B-spec, the whole thing would be a mistake. And a matter of fact, even in some races where I build a good lead, I'm going to have to be very careful, because I still could lose if Granny runs off the road a lot, you know. Zortic, imagine swap on a Honda Beat. LS swap. Oh yeah, the Hi-Fi and GT1. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was their effort at going for better graphics. Yeah, engine swaps in GT would be cool. And drivetrain swaps like you could do in Forza Horizon 4. The one thing about Gran Turismo though is I guess they keep the cars completely the same car, you know. It's like if you do an engine swap or a drivetrain swap, it's really not even the same car anymore. If you go to that extreme. Better frames per second, I don't really know. It's the reason though the left tires are wearing out so much faster is because it's only left turns in this track. Now if we were going If we were going clockwise around this track, then it would be the right tires that would be wearing out. Hey, roaming. Still waiting for GT7. Yeah, I hear you. Well, since it's coming out on PS4, that'll give more of us a chance to get it. Yeah, they are getting some better laps than I am by drafting each other, but it's really not helping them very much. Alright. We are halfway through the race. Making some good time on these first two races. That's good because we'll probably be having way more difficulty coming soon. The red car has the glitch. Remember the Laguna Seca race where the DTM Mercedes kept spinning out of the last corner? Oh yeah, that was funny. I remember that happening. I think it was a GT3, wasn't it? Or was it GT4? I don't even remember. They are red because he's turning on left. Oh yeah. The weight, all the weight's being shifted to that side of the car, exactly. And like I said, if we were going clockwise around this track, if we were basically going the opposite direction, our right tires would be wearing out faster because of the weight distribution as we corner. GT Hi-Fi, that was something in Gran Turismo 1 that they did basically as you completed the game. This is one of the last things you unlocked. It was a few of the night tracks like Special Stage Route 5 and Special Stage Route 11 you could do GT Hi-Fi. Like the graphics were different. If the Formula GT cars are in the used dealership GT5, then would it be a premium car standard? I don't even know. Yeah, I figure it's standard, but I can't really remember. I guess all of the used cars in that game are standard. Oh, Orange is in second now. Man, they are battling it out, ain't they? It'd be interesting to see which of the AI wins this battle. Thomas Roy, I was talking about this earlier in the stream, but this is probably my favorite, GT4. And then my second favorite might be either GT1 or GT2. It's hard to say. But I also really like GT6, mainly because of the GT6 open lobbies that I did back in 2017 to 2018. Those were a blast. Okay, he's not pitting. Oh, but that's the red one that's already a lap down. What happened to that other one that was passing me when I pitted? Did he screw up in the pit stop too? Hey, Gene. Yeah, he must have died. Alright, well, we're knocking out the first couple easy races. It's going to get more difficult, though, I'm afraid. The GT6 GT Auto is boring.
The North Life race.
You remember using a Audi R8 race car for the Formula GT, and it worked out really good. Oh, really? You used the Audi R8 for this, and it worked? Huh. Now, I actually could see you probably winning this race with a Le Mans car because you would have way fewer pit stops because you could use harder compound tires.
Well, when I was a kid, I could win. I mean, I could win some races with an R92 CP.
Yeah, that's what people have been saying. I don't know if I ever even tried it.
Because I could never do the endurance events because I was a kid and I I didn't have a Formula GT. So what I did is to get our a Minota or Naruto, R92 and I did my best.
That's funny. Instead of a history lesson at GT Sport, how about a better campaign mode? History lesson. Oh, seriously, that's about all they did. It was great, I tell you. Lap 89. I wonder if I'd be getting better laps if I had it on 4 instead. Well, I don't want to change it because this is working out for me. Oh, we passed the green one. Heck,
Read the
it
chat,
before we did. You're bored, great. You always say you're bored. I mean, there are tons of things to do.
What I
Roaming,
posted.
GT Sports balance was all effed up, seriously. The KTM crossbow. Crossbow? N300?
X-bow.
Yeah, you mean X-bow, yeah.
Oh, I mean, what is
there to do? Well,
chat.
watch and chat in the stream. You can play a game. You have a lot of Gran Turismo games you can play. You can play Minecraft. I have a blast in Minecraft. You can play Retro Arc if you ever got set up in that yesterday. Tons of things you can do. Let's put it on 4. I'm curious. Because some reason that red one was actually getting same lap times we were. Oh no, our lap was worse there. No, that's not a good idea. I'm putting it back on 5. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do GT5 online, Gene. I may just do the GT4. I heard GT5 was really complicated.
No. I would say, I mean, I would prefer you to do the GT5 online, which is the closest thing to GT6, and it has way more content, cars, new tracks.
Do you have more control over, like, nobody can change the course and stuff on you? Except
Yeah.
So that would be that would be the
the
only reason I would do it, is if I had more control over it. Because GT4 seems like you don't have any control.
You must try shuffle races.
A little bit of background noise from the game. Really, Granny? It's supposed to. You're supposed to hear the game. I don't understand. Don't you want to hear the car engine? Don't you want to hear the game audio? You wonder if GT6 Online has been brought back like GT4 and 5. They're working on it.
It works, but they're working on a release version.
Oh yeah, roaming, yeah. People always use an overpowered car in GT Sport. It's a must. Oh, you're playing the new update? Oh yeah, so you're playing in Minecraft Creative. Trying it all out.
Hey Sky, did you ever try the shuffle races in Gran Turismo?
I don't know what you're talking about. The shuffle races.
Yeah.
What's a shuffle race?
No, shuffle race. SHUFFLE.
Shuffle?
Yeah, shuffle
No,
race.
I don't know what a shuffle race even is. Antonio, did you ever win the casino car? Or start playing the Forza? You need to try to get the RX-3 so you don't have to spend a lot in auction house trying to snipe it.
Well, so basically, you set um, uh, PP value, and you get a random car um, around that those PP points. And it's really nice because you can get an OP car, regular car, or a super crappy slow one.
Well, we may get a draft off this red one, but it also could mess us up, so I'm a little leery. Oh yeah, we got a sub 27. You're gonna do it later or tomorrow? Well, remember tomorrow's the last day, so be careful. You don't want to wait too long.
So, well, that's it. You should really try Gran Turismo 5 instead of Gran Turismo 4.
Do you think
Will
do
be
that
better.
instead of GT4? But Tucker
Yeah,
tells
instead
me
of
the
GT4.
opposite.
Yeah, but he didn't play since, I mean, in a long time. So, what's his experience?
Oh, I haven't played GT5 in like 8 years myself.
I tell you that it's the closest thing to Gran Turismo 6. It's
We'll
really,
see.
really close.
We'll see, Granny. I'm not sure if we'll be streaming tomorrow. I would like to knock out the next set of 5 races tomorrow, but we'll see. Alright, almost done with race 2. Few more minutes, and then we'll get to another juicy race. Oh no, I've been changing gas the whole race, Greeny. I just didn't that time because I knew I wasn't going to really need more fuel to finish the race. Your car will go a tiny bit faster because I had less weight, but it doesn't make that big of a difference really.
Do you feel like doing the Monday World after this race?
I don't know, Gene. I don't really know what I'll be doing.
I'm just asking. Cause the new update missed out, and
We could
I'm
do
really
the
hyped.
free world, but heck, we went so far for that woodland mansion in that world.
I
So,
don't want to do that world.
We would have to go in the opposite direction.
I don't want to do that world.
But I really don't want to do the Monday world without streaming it.
I mean,
and I don't really want to stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Well-
my headset on for a long time, it gets really uncomfortable. And I'll probably be doing this another 2 to 3 hours at least.
Don't you have like the little headphones that
No, I don't have any earbuds.
come with?
They're battling it out. Yellow and orange are. Well, I think the green one got second in the last race, so. Well, that was a good strategy for that one. Well, their points are all going to be mixed up, ain't they? Oh, the yellow one got. Oh. Yeah, wow, they are almost even, except the red one. It's not doing that good. Oh yeah, hey, that's the thing. And this headset is like 3 or 4 years old now, so it's not. It's a little bit harder, you know, and rougher than what it used to be when it's new. I probably should order a new headset. I mean, it wouldn't
I'm gonna
hurt.
send you on these ones because I know that they are really good and they are not too expensive.
Okay.
You can maybe try them.
Alrighty. I'll look into it.
Racer Hammerhead Duo.
Play some GT5 or 6. We're just gonna save after every race just in case disaster happens, you know. Alright,
Yeah.
New York. This one could be interesting because if I put it on B-spec on this one, Granny will be very likely to run into a wall, so and destroy whatever lead we build. So I have a feeling we're gonna be.
Experience that.
It's a good
Lovely.
thing that I gained some time because I'm probably gonna be doing most of this race A-spec. I have a feeling, unless
much
I
left?
can, unless I can get a
Laps 74.
huge lead. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably gonna be longer than the
what's the
Tokyo
average
race.
time on this lap? On this track, what's the average?
God, I
time?
didn't even know you were
know?
there. I don't know, Gene. I haven't done a lap yet.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't have it memorized.
Nah, it's okay.
Oh, fudge, I broke late. Oh, well, yeah, this is off to a great start.
Welcome to the true experience of late braking. Yeah, this track is very tricky. I'm hearing some
Why am I in fourth gear?
echo.
Oh, you are?
Antonio maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh no, that's not Antonio.
That's not
Yeah, it's
Antonio.
Antonio.
he is not Antonio.
No, I mean the dot.
The bot. Oh my God, I'm doing so bad. Oh, Dot.
Don't worry.
Is that Antonio?
Yeah. E is
Yeah, E is
Granny.
Oh my God, y'all have to hit me. Yeah, whoever's in first has quite a lead already. God, y'all slow around that corner. Okay, I got a gain on you. You're building too much of a lead. Focus on exiting speed. Okay. This has been a not bad lap. Yeah, the laps are taking longer on this race than they did with Tokyo, and we're doing 14 more laps than Tokyo. Okay, let's see if we can establish any kind of lead. Okay, way better exit there. Yeah, the AI really sucks on this track, but I also suck, so. It's a thing. Gosh, I hate when you hit the curb and car just flies in the air.
Yeah, cause it weighs 550 kilograms, which is like close to 1,000 pounds.
Okay, we're getting a decent lead. Oh shoot. Oh, I just did that. Y'all did not see that.
Oh, I saw you.
You didn't say anything, Gene. Be quiet.
Oh,
Nothing but professional driving here.
your suckage will cancel each other out. What? What does that mean?
Your suckage. English, please.
English or Spanish? I don't know. One of them.
I was about to say English or Spanish. I don't know what language that is.
No. Just choose one of them, not both.
Hong Kong. Do we have to do Hong Kong in the Formula GT? Oh God, if we do.
I hope not, because that track is not enjoyable.
Not with these cars, it ain't. Now,
Yeah, obviously.
if
not
you
with
have
this
granny
car.
cars, it's a really nice track.
If you got an NSXR, you're good to go. I see that brakes on this thing in GT4, they really suck.
Yeah.
They really suck. In GT5, the
Brakes better.
the braking power on the Formula GT is outstanding. So that's really weird.
Okay, rear tire's wearing out a little bit.
How much races do you have on this championship? Aside from the-
15.
What? Really? 15 races?
15, yep.
And they last like 1 hour each one?
Yeah, hour to hour and a half each.
Huh. Yeah, it'll take you a while. The Team 590, how do you do GT5 online? Just pray to the Lord and he'll give you a hand. Nah, I'm joking. I'm gonna send you a Discord server so you can join. Oh yeah, you're on the BC. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you on Discord instead. So just wait a second.
I'm doing pretty good. I actually think I'm not going to switch to B-spec just yet. I think I'm going to do another set of laps in A-spec. There's really a couple corners that you got to be careful of in B-spec. The two corners that you come at with higher speed. Granny, aka the B-spec driver, will hit the wall on that in most cars if she's too high. I don't know what number I need to put her on in this. I don't know if 2 would be too high or if I had to put her on 1.
Airborne, what's up, man?
Hey, Airborne.
Hey, the update's out.
Early for you, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 9:30 in Um,
Inserting
um, Kangaroo Land. Really? I'm joking.
mate, well, I'm Tasmanian, not Australian. I'm below you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, well, keep it a nice
Amen.
speed.
Our kangaroos eat people.
Oh, I don't have an uptime thing. I need to figure out how to do that. Yeah, the level system of GT5.
Yeah.
It's a command.
No updates,
I guess.
man. That was part 1.
What are your
No
first
updates.
impressions about it? What do you think?
What do you play, Sky? Gran Turismo 4.
Yeah, GT4. My first
Greatest
impressions
game
on
of
what,
all
Gene?
What, Sky?
My first impressions on what? Or were you talking to
No,
somebody?
yeah, I was talking to Airborne about the new update.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Minecraft update.
Not everything's out yet. There's some stuff.
Okay.
Like, we haven't got a lot of the new caves and that yet.
New cage? What?
New caves.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
okay.
caves. Yeah.
New caves. Okay, okay. I was tripping.
Papa. Raw
I guess I'm gonna
materials out.
keep building that car I was doing before. I don't know if you saw it, Sky. I just posted it here.
If you just
Racing
posted it, I
Simulation.
definitely haven't seen it.
No. It's like 2 messages.
Before I announce. Yeah, I haven't paid
Yeah.
attention to anything today, honestly. I've been playing Pac-Man.
I
trying
posted,
to get to level 13, but I can't.
2 photos only,
I've got to level 12
Posted,
like 3 times.
and you died.
Yeah, and I'm always on 1 life when I get to level 12. And then of course I die.
You
Green.
you need to improve. Then I've seen people.
Why don't
getting
you
to-
play it, man? I want to see you play that.
Oh no, I'm a total bot at that game.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Like I know,
don't know,
I know what to do, but I always die in the stupidest ways. It's just ridiculous.
I don't know how people did. I mean, did so much levels until the game crashed.
Yeah, yeah, I could never. I don't know how they do that.
No. Their
Not
brain
even
is,
in my wildest
is-
dreams could I do that.
Yeah.
Do what?
Geez, they are going way further than I did. They have not pitted yet.
What are you guys talking about?
Hey, man.
Their brains must be like the size of Texas,
Duh.
at least.
So around half of my brain size.
Yeah.
Sky, I can tell you there's no new
Yours
caves
is,
out.
No new caves yet. Yeah, well,
yours is
this was just a small update. It was like the first little taste of it. The thing I was excited about is being able to fortune iron and gold.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, that's the thing that excites me the most.
Yeah, but sadly, they don't even have the new height yet. So we can't go -60 underground. I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, we do have like more room now and
Build
on the
like
heights. Yeah.
100 blocks to be exact.
They
Yeah,
are on
50,
the 11th lap. I only did 7 laps. How are they going so
Oh.
far?
11 laps? What?
Yeah, they are on their 11th lap, and I only did 7.
They didn't
Yeah.
pit. That must be the problem.
Yeah, it's making this race way more difficult than I expected.
I'm gonna show you.
Gosh,
you
get
wanna-
out of my way. Let me pass. You should have pitted already. God,
You're-
bitch. I'm
Gonna have fun. See me
seriously.
like
Like you are just
Well,
way
then
ahead
you
of
just
everybody
park.
else. It's annoying.
What dry count do I have? Not a lot. In front.
hell yeah, bro.
Oh, he's finally pitting. Finally.
It's been 84 years.
Seriously.
That last pit. Oh. Go find some copper.
And I don't think they all pitted. I
Upper.
think just him.
Nice.
Oh, my hand's cramping. If I do too much, if I play too much of any racing game,
Hands start to cramp.
yeah, hands start to cramp.
Get stressed. I get stressed.
Trust your gut.
That's another reason I love B-spec so much. It gives me a break, and I don't have to worry about the cramping issue. Oh yeah, that orange one definitely is going to get second in this race.
Oh, first.
Okay, everybody else is going to be pitting. The orange one sure did the best strat though by pitting a little bit early, because he wasn't going a whole lap with bad tires.
These cars are really tricky, so early pitting is the best strategy.
Yeah. You do not want to have worn rear tires with this thing.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
If you want to slide.
Slide, you die. Basically, you will spin to the infinite and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dry bones. Look at yourself, dog. Bones.
Okay.
Oh well.
Can't really read the chat right now. Yo, sorry.
Grady
he's-
said,
maybe-
what about the worn rear tires and the TCS?
TCS.
ACS?
I have TCS on minimal, and then I have ASM off completely.
I just realized I'm on an island.
Harlan, what?
Island.
I'm playing my Minecraft survival world. I'm on an island. I'll be building on
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, you trying a new
Yeah.
world?
This is from my previous update, so I'm trying to find a new generation.
Okay, I think this time I can do 8 laps before I pit, because I had less tire wear. Probably because I've hit less stuff and generally drove way better.
I forgot about the intercooler. I feel stupid now. Whatever.
Oh, cave. New generation, maybe.
Actually got a good lap on
yes,
lap
it
14.
is.
Okay, yeah, definitely got to pit this lap. I don't know how they're doing 11 laps.
I found one new cave.
This track is fun though. Oh, I'm already sliding. Yeah, that's why I only did 7 laps last time.
That ain't good.
Take it easy on this tight section. Okay, we're pretty much there now. We only got one more corner really to get around.
Hopper.
Okay. Oh, I hate the pit on this track. I mean, if you hit that, you're going to be losing a lot of time. All right, let's see what Granny does. ASM and ASC.
It's gonna crush like crazy.
I don't know what
What's the
I don't
difference
even know what ASC is. Or you mean AYC?
I think that's what he means.
ASM.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep this on 3 and see how we do. I'm afraid to put it on high on this one, but I got a decent little lead. So what's their best lap? 1:19.499. Okay. Even my pit lap was better than their best lap. Granny got a 1:46, but that was a pit lap, or you know. Oh, ASC is what it's called. Oh,
ASC.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't really know what the difference is.
No, one. I mean, one of them is used exclusively on Mitsubishi Lancer cars.
That's the AYC, ain't it?
Yeah, AYC.
Okay, I'm actually gonna put it on 4 around these corners. I'm gonna put it on 4 on most of this track because he's gaining on me pretty quick. And then I'm gonna put it on like 2 for the 2 sharp corners. Okay. Oh, we got 120. That's not as bad. His tires are also more warmed up too. So when did they pit? They pit on lap 11. I just gotta pay attention. Help prevent tire wear. Dang, that was a bad lap. Jeez. Yeah, they are gaining on me. Let's just lower it to 3 and then do 4 on this. Yeah, the thing is, trying this in B-spec, you take a big gamble, because if Granny does horrible, which she likes to do. Okay, we got a 1:19.451. Okay, that seems to be the way. Keep it on 3, except for these tight corners, and then do 4. Or keep it on 4, I mean, except for those 2 tight corners, and then do 3. I'll get it out.
Got the 5.
Hey, Ben Mayo.
The big straights and
not really if you
change.
can manage throttle plus the time you save from not using disgusting assist more than make up for the extra tire wear. Yeah. Well, if you have a wheel, it's easy to manage the throttle pretty good with high powered rear wheel drive cars, but if you don't have a wheel, it's not very easy. The GT Formula GT with a non-Formula car? No, I've never really tried it, I don't think, but other people here said they had, which I thought was interesting. Somebody said they used the Minolta, somebody else said they used the Audi R8.
I used the R92 and Minolta
Oh, Granny actually got
Like,
a 118.
12 years ago. So nowadays I wouldn't be able to do that since I'm trash.
I'm sure you're not. Okay.
No,
he moved
I'm
up
really
to
trash
second.
nowadays. I used to be good at the game, but no, not a, not not with
Yeah,
Um,
assists do
with
slow
the
you
practice.
down. So how many laps is Granny gonna be able to go? Say I pitted on 15. So if she makes it to 26, that means she's gonna go the same amount of laps that they are. Gene, what are you doing?
Building a car in automation.
Oh, okay.
I'm learning new stuff. It's really complicated.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gold.
Okay, let's put on this lap.
Piping on this game is really hard to.
Oh, yeah, Granny will choose to
replicate.
pit whenever she wants, but I'm making her. I told her to pit before she decided to. Because sometimes they will decide to go a little bit too far, and then they'll have a lot of mess ups because they went too many
18.
laps.
Yeah, what, Tucker?
I was fiddling with the Bluetooth on my computer because it was being really weird with my controller. And now that I have fiddled with it to the point that I think it will work again, there's no switch on my Bluetooth screen in my settings usually like there is to turn Bluetooth back on, because I had to shut it off so that I could uninstall a bunch of like things that was preventing my controller from connecting wirelessly for some reason.
You're around 74% being.
I never had Bluetooth on my PC.
Oh,
so
yeah, you got a long way to go, Ben.
I never experienced that.
It's 26% in this game is a lot.
I had Bluetooth but in a really old laptop that no longer works. So.
Alright.
It seems like this strat is working. They're not really gaining on us. Matter of fact, I think we're pulling away. But I have to be careful because if I don't pay attention, we could lose this, you know. So basically, keep Granny on 4 for most of the track, except these hairpins, or these, you know, these high speed, these corners that you approach at super high speed.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
we
that's
actually,
gonna
this
be
strat
happy.
seems to be working. Your first job was an exercise instructor? My first job was working in a grocery store. I gathered carts and bagged groceries and mopped the floor and things like that, cleaned the bathrooms. Garrett, you wish you had gotten Taurus truck instead of Suzuki TT Super bikes had a lot of fun. Oh, hey, Alex Morari. Oh,
how
you're
old,
74% on
Sky,
Taurus
at
truck.
that time?
Oh, okay. You're 96% on GT4. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're around the same as me then. You're almost.
This guy,
there. Huh.
how old were you at that time?
16.
16. Ooh. Yeah, you were really young.
Yep. When I got my first job.
Yeah, I got it at.
I think GT4
19.
probably did B-spec best. You were 19 with your first job, G?
Yeah, just like 2019 when I had to buy my graphics card. I had to tutor some classmates. I mean, some I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
My
Tutoring. was your
brother's
first job?
friends.
Your
Yeah.
brother's friends.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool though. I actually did that. Yeah.
It took me like a whole like 3 or 4 months. It was a hell.
I tutored at the high school. I tutored in the library after school. And I did that after I had my grocery store job. And then I simultaneously was the ASU math tutor while I was working at Pizza Hut. I did both of those jobs at the same time.
Yeah.
You're going to use your Logitech
payment wasn't too
G29
good.
for GT5. GT6 is the best for controlling the B-spec, you think? GT4 did it best in the menus, you get to say, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I really like the menus in GT4 way better.
Yeah. Payment wasn't so good, but the most rewarding feeling was
Helping somebody.
to see them all success.
Well, yeah, that's
their
what I'm
exams.
saying. You helped them.
Yeah.
Saying to be successful.
Was it felt so good because I was my ass basically, and
Explaining it
they
to
could
them
do it. Yeah.
and getting them
Yeah.
to where they could understand it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so. That is such a good feeling.
And not only that, they had a good time on my classes. That's very important because
Yeah.
if it's boring, they won't learn.
All right, y'all doing a boss? I'll join you for it. When you was little, you could swear you saw a kid play GT1 with the steering wheel. I think it was possible.
Yeah, it was.
Got 36 laps left. And we're gonna end up having an extra pit stop than they are, but it ain't gonna matter because we have a decent enough lead. You have 9 laps left in New York. We're getting there, Adam. I'm not far behind you. Oh, I hated B-spec and GT5 too, Granny, Ben. It was so bad. And the fact
Yeah.
that they forced you to do the whole game in B-spec, you know, was just uncalled for.
boring as
Like,
hell.
why? Why would they not make it an optional thing like GT4 and 6 did? The only thing I
That
didn't
was
like
really
about
boring.
6 was they didn't let you speed through it. And I think in GT6 you had to do a whole race. Like if you chose to do B-spec, you couldn't just switch it in the pit. You had to do the whole race.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
I don't think you could switch it.
No, you couldn't switch.
Okay. I was correct in that.
It sucked.
But
yeah.
the races weren't. The thing is, the races weren't long in GT4 anyway,
Oh,
or GT6. I mean, the longest race was only 24 minutes. So needing to speed it up
25
wasn't really
minutes
necessary.
of Le Mans.
Yeah.
Also, disappointed with that. I was like, only
Yeah,
24
I think
minutes?
they could have at least made it 2 hours. You know, like
One-
I think
1 or 2
I actually
hours.
like 2-hour races. 1 to 2 hours, I think, is a good length for an endurance. But
I
like
agree.
20 minutes, that's not even endurance. It's just a race. It's just a moderately long race. Is all it is.
regular race.
Yeah, it is a regular race. That would be a regular race in GT3.
But whatever. At least the game was good, really good.
Yeah,
So I
GT4
gonna,
did it perfectly, I think.
I cannot.
Exactly, Ben. If I
complain
do
about it.
redo GT5, because some of y'all are saying y'all want me to do that, I will not even. I'm gonna tell y'all at the start, I won't be going for 100%.
No, no,
No way.
me neither.
It is not worth it. The problem with GT5 B-spec is that there are more laps and there's no fast forward. Yeah, like if they're gonna do that, at least make it to where you can fast forward. They did make them longer than they did in A-spec, didn't they? I forgot about that, Tokyo. Yeah, the races actually for real were longer. It doesn't look like anybody's improved on the best lap. The orange one definitely is doing the best. I think he's got second place in the bag. Looks like E just got its best lap. Hit the 1 hour mark. Yeah, this is definitely the longest race thus far. Oh, yeah, you have to do B-spec to 100% at Granny. You have to do the whole game in A-spec and the whole game in B-spec, which, except for like the lunar events and stuff like that, you know, it's just that stuff that you don't have to do B-spec in. But yeah, it's silly. It's unnecessary. I don't know what they were thinking. I think I did like some parts of B-spec in GT5, how the different characters you could use and you could name them and stuff. Or actually, could you name them? I don't remember.
No.
No, you could choose different named ones, but you couldn't actually change the name. But yeah, I thought that was actually pretty cool, and they were all slightly different. You know, they behaved a little bit differently. I thought that was neat, but other than that, it's bad.
I never did the B-spec in GT5. I just did the A-spec. Was really good.
Oh yeah.
And then I got the master mode, and I just used the secret menu to set the level 40 B-spec.
Oh, you're doing it all in A-spec then, dang. I think Granny needs to pit. You know what? Since we're gonna have more pit stops anyway, I think instead of doing 10 laps, or instead of doing 11, I should go for just doing 10 laps. Because we're gonna have that extra pit stop anyway. Yeah, motivation to do extremely long races. Like heck, to do a 24-hour race, you probably take almost a week doing that. I know I would. It would take me a whole week if I was doing it all in A-spec. Shoot, after playing this non-stop for just 2 hours, my hand starts cramping so bad. So I can't imagine just doing it 2 or 3 days. Like it would take a whole week for me, bro. You wouldn't do B-spec in GT4, and so far never have for a race aside from just seeing what it was. Oh, really? Why not? I love the B-spec in this game. Some people think that doing B-spec defeats the purpose of doing it, but I don't think so. Like, I think it's
it's another way to.
I think it's a fun experience.
Enjoy the game.
Yeah, I think it's more enjoyable to me because
The mature games
I don't
have,
honestly.
B-spec.
This race could have just been 20 laps instead of 74 laps. I think 20 laps would have been a fine length for this race.
It's enough.
You know, and heck, I did like 15 laps of it, so I don't really want to do the other 54 laps in or 60 laps in A-spec, so I can do B-spec. Yeah, it speeds it up. Do you watch football? Well, I would go to my students' games and I'd watch them, but like as far as watching on TV and stuff, I never really did that. I don't really get into it. I'm not really much of a sports person. You just like to do it all yourself. Yeah, some people prefer that. To me, it just, I don't know, I don't like it to be drug out. Like, I like doing the different races. Like, I want to do a few laps of Tokyo, be done with it, then move on to the next race. I don't want to do 60 laps. You know. I like to move on to the next race, and then I'll do A-spec on it for a while, and then I'll switch to B-spec. I'm tired of it. Formula GT and GT4 was given so many laps to be more like a real F1 race. Oh yeah, I figure that's why they're so long. Yeah. I think they're also around this long in GT5 as well, aren't they? GT3, they were long, but they weren't near this long. I think they were around 30 laps. All of the extreme events were, or professional events, whatever they were called, were pretty long in GT3. Yep, Mistral 78 laps. Yep, they do that whole endurance race for one of the races in this Formula GT. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that will be interesting to do. But yeah, my strategy's working pretty good. Doing the beginning chunk in A-spec, getting a decent lead, and then finishing the race in B-spec. So far, so good. 1, 2, 3. Did you catch your previous message? I did, but I don't really take it into account. So, if you're having an issue, you can always DM me. Or DM the person themselves that you're talking about. I think that'd probably be better. Unless they have you blocked, for which they probably have a good reason for having you blocked. I don't know though. I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, GT2 had the perfect length endurance races. GT1 and 2 did. Which GT1 didn't really have that many. You can hardly count it. But so let's pit on 58 of this. Oh, hold on. Let me think about this. Nah. Just one lap earlier ain't really. Yeah, they're not really gaining on us, so Granny's doing a good job. So yeah, let's pit on this lap. You're subbed to us both. Oh, really? I just thought it was strange. The message you posted. Very strange.
Very sus.
If I had to coach a sport, what sport would I coach?
Laziness.
I was horrible at sports, so I can't imagine trying to coach somebody to be better at something that I'm so terrible at. Like, as a kid, I was so clumsy. Like, I could never catch a ball. I was just terrible at basically every sport. So I can't see myself ever being a coach, honestly.
Coach at laziness, Sky.
Yeah, that's about all I can coach for. Hey, Video Nut. Formula GT is the next championship you need to do in GT5. Doing the Vettel challenge and getting golden. That was the last thing I did, which was so hard. Oh, yeah. And you're way better at that than I am. Did I go for that when I did it in GT5? I just remember spending hours on it. I don't remember if I golded it or if I spent hours just to complete it. Now, I think completing it, getting a bronze was easy, but getting a gold is what was difficult. That was bad, though. You're way better than I am. Yeah, you can join our Discord.
No, I was making a joke. I was saying like, hello, Video Nut, welcome to the channel. You can join our Discord.
Oh, you're treating Video Nut like he's new. Silly. Why was that lap so bad? Granny, you better get your booty in gear. Oh, orange is gaining on us. Well, we got 30-second lead, so honestly, I think we're good. 13
Orange
laps
is
to go.
sus.
But we're going to have an extra pit stop that they're not going to have. Been learning about the new Minecraft update, and I am in love. Yeah, I think Antonio's been playing it as well. And Airborne here has. Airborne was in the VC a little bit. Got all colors except the rare one. Oh, axolotls, okay. Oh, you've already been hunting them down.
What? Hunting axolotls? You're a monster. Screw you. They're so cute. Yeah,
Ben,
dying
I
hill.
think you are aiming for silver like you do with license. If I remember, I do have the advantage of using a wheel on GT5 though. Although I don't think I'm fast on a wheel as on a controller in GT5. Oh, you think you're faster on a controller in GT5? I would think, especially for the Vettel challenge, it would be easier with a wheel because the steering is so sensitive. Like that was the thing with me. The car was is generally easy to drive, but it was just so sensitive. You barely turn it, and it just, man, the G lateral G's on that thing just insane. Oh, probably hit that wall. Not on the rim. On a different world. The shulker box fooled them. So yeah, not on the rim though, just another world that you're playing. Well, the red one looks like it ain't getting last in this race. Oh shoot, I should not have put it on 4 there. The red one might get 5th. The green one actually is getting the worst lap.
Well, you got a few laps left.
Yep, we're almost there.
It didn't take a long time on this one.
No. No, because I had a
It took
pretty...
you like 15 or 20 minutes, right?
an hour and a half. But
No, but I mean,
probably 45 minutes because I did the first 15 laps A-spec.
yeah.
But yeah, the B-spec portion's not taking that long. Alright, yeah, let's pit on this lap. And after Granny pits, I'm going to use the restroom real fast so I can be prepared for the 4th race. Because I'll be, of course, starting at an A-spec, try to build a decent lead. I don't remember what track it was supposed to be.
Grab a
Our final pit stop.
Gatorade bottle and pee there. It's way faster.
Playing GT1 and 2 with the PS2 controller is still weird coming from someone at 100% back-to-back last summer. Oh yeah, I remember you doing that. GT4 was the game where you first started using a wheel. Have done ever since, really. Now, I'm going to put this on 3 because I don't want Granny to die while I'm AFK, but she has a decent enough lead. I think we'll be fine. You did seem slightly faster on the 50 seem suited better for a controller on GT5. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, almost done. Last 3 laps. Yeah, I haven't even, I've never used the wheel before. But I know it definitely is better, especially for the newer ones, newer games. You know, because it's easier to have throttle control. Play GT2 on a wheel, and you have to use the buttons on the wheel to accelerate brake, which is extremely hard when turning. Oh, really? So you don't, the gas pedal doesn't work. They make you use the buttons on the wheel. Yeah, that would be, yeah, that's not even worth it. Zora took your guys' last A license tests with the silver Mercedes. Last S license test? Oh, really? I don't remember doing any license tests with the silver Mercedes, but my memory isn't the best.
There is no license test with the C9.
I can't think of any.
No, you used the R92, as far as I remember.
Oh, yeah. In this game, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know what he was talking about, though. You had to wake up
No,
super
in
early.
GT5, because
So
I
you could
did
drop your car off
1
the
year or
shop
two
and then
ago.
go to study for a bit for your test. Alright, well thank you, Tokyo. I hope you have a good night yourself. And I hope your test goes well for whatever class you're taking. Alright, we are done. And I don't think any of them are going to finish. Yours is with it? What license test are you doing? Zorti. To the wheel is at 90 degrees rotation. Nothing happens. Seeming it's full lock or nothing on GT2. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it has no support for analogs, right?
Mm-hmm. Crazy. Oh, you're playing the Japanese version. That may be. Alright, well, 2 more races left, y'all. At least for this session. And we'll still have ultimately 10 more races after this session. But let's go ahead and save for good measure. So far, this is going way better than I expected. I have really had no trouble. PS1 games rarely had analog support. Yeah, they did. Reactor Dynamics 3, and that's probably all I could say. Oh, yeah, you were going for some kind of engineering degree or something, weren't you? Oh, high speed ring. This is going to be fun. 60-point race. Well, this is going to be a fun one. Well, I wish you good luck, Tokyo. Better be careful, because, oh yeah. Some reason this thing doesn't seem to have enough downforce, because when I'm taking a corner at really high speed, I risk of losing control.
That depends on the bumps on the track. Because this car has, well, it has less downforce than
God, I'm understeering.
a Ferrari F1 in GT5, so it's really inferior in.
It seems weird. I think, you know
Close.
what? Is this the only game where you basically do an endurance race on high speed ring? Because this is basically what we're doing right now, an endurance on high speed ring. I think that would be so fun. I really wish GT1 had more endurances. Like, I would love to do a 1 hour race on a high speed ring. That would be so fun. On GT1.
But it was PS1. It was really limited.
Yeah. Well, GT2 is also on the PS1. I had considerably more content.
Yeah, because it was more polished, and they had quite some experience with the game developing.
Yeah. Well, GT1's amazing just how it is. Maybe somebody can release a hack of GT1 someday. Heck, maybe I can hack it myself and add whatever I want. Oh God. Ooh. Almost died. Well, I am killing them on this race. I was not expecting. I think it's safe to say we could probably B-spec the rest of this after I pit. Oh, but y'all, we may be having an easy go of it this time, but wait till we do Nürburgring. That one is gonna be hard. I remember having a tough time with it as a kid. You got your first one real fan on Saturday. I will get it eventually. Definitely. I don't know when though. I figure I'll be getting it. Oh, this race might be shorter than I expected too. Because I'm actually getting less than a minute per lap.
I was able to fix my Bluetooth thing. I had to delete all of the registry keys for the Bluetooth, for everything I've ever used for Bluetooth in the registry editor.
Oh my God.
Thank God for registry editor. Because if registry editor had not existed, we would have had to do a fourth reinstall of Windows in the year 2021.
Oh my God.
And trust me, reinstalling Windows is a blast the first time. The second time, it's not so great. The third time, it sucks.
The big points give outs happen when you're on another tab. Yeah, it's just random, whichever boss that it ends up being.
Anyways, Gene, I'm gonna make a car for you in automation that you can Cletus McFart can when you can.
Clitoris McFartcon.
Oh
Yeah.
God. You know what's funny? In GT1, you could use a Mazda
I'm
Lantis
gonna
Type
do it to
R
them.
and
I'm done with it.
and tune it to the max, and you'll get a better time on a high speed ring than I am with this Formula GT car.
You can do what, Sky?
You could use a Mazda Lantis Type R, tune it to the max, and race it on high speed ring, and you'll get a better time than you will with this Formula GT car on this game.
Kind of disappointing.
Atlantis, it was front-wheel drive.
Oh, granted, would get down.
And
No,
they have
it just shows you the difference.
2-liter V6 front-wheel drive.
The difference between GT1 and GT4, like the lap times are way different, you know.
The physics are way different.
Yep.
Like there was a big gap between PS1 and PS2.
My least favorite subject to teach, probably reading or English. Now, I've actually taught history, social studies. I like it, but I don't teach it. I haven't really taught it recently. A few years ago, I have. But math's probably my favorite. I love math. But science also, if it's a science that I'm interested in, like pretty much any science except biological. I don't know, biological science was kind of interesting. Definitely not my favorite though. And chemistry I thought was boring. I wouldn't want to teach it.
Chemistry is it's really interesting.
I'm currently taking a chemistry class. I can confirm it's boring.
Yeah, I thought it was boring.
It's not too bad, guys. Come on.
I mean, there are worse things in the world.
I mean, I'm taking an
calculus.
honors level chemistry class. So I guess that's
Like
kind of-
freaking calculus is worse than everything in this world.
Oh,
in its
calculus.
existence.
calculus can go die in a fire.
I want to
I've not
die.
done it yet, but I
I'm
just know.
doing kind of advanced stuff and I'm dying. No jokes. My brain just splits in a half. It splits in a half and it turns itself on fire.
I would love to
Oh,
see
I
it
missed the
burn
pit.
itself in half.
Oh well,
Oh no, I didn't. Shoot.
yeah.
Why is the pit stop so weird on this track?
You can watch it have a class. Like
Now, I love reading. I actually love reading, but I would never want to teach it. I think that
on
would
Thursday, I have classes. That will be really early for you.
Reading is fun when you are not obligated
be, yeah.
to do it.
I always hate it when we'd be assigned to read a book or read said so-and-so pages.
Read the Communist Manifest.
Communist Manifesto, Karl Marx.
Manifesto, okay.
Okay. Pit.
Do you like his work, Gene?
Did
As
I
a
not get in the
Argentine
pit
citizen,
stop?
Do you like
What?
the works of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels?
It did not count that as a pit. Oh my! It's
That's
a good.
it. I'm calling a Green Falcon. It's on your way.
It's a good thing that I had a huge lead. For some reason, I can't figure out how to get in the pit in this race. I'm actually still able to control the car, though. Even though my rear tire's dead. Okay. So I
Eugene,
guess you
that's a
gotta
yes, right?
enter the pit right here, or else it's not gonna count.
I'm calling
Yeah.
a Green Falcon. It's on your way.
Oh, no.
Oh, dang, 72
No,
points you
yeah.
took.
Oh no.
Oh, you're from the
Oh,
high.
Hell to the no.
You was a math major before, but you stopped after you couldn't understand pre-calculus. too.
Behold, homie.
Yeah, calculus is not fun, even for people who love math. Like, calculus sucks. Like, I love math, but I don't like calculus. And I told my principal that whatever happens, I do not want to teach calculus.
So,
And-
worst about
So I'm teaching AP statistics instead, which is also extremely difficult.
Yeah, the worst part about
What are you even doing?
engineering.
But at
is,
least statistics is
calculus.
but at least statistics is interesting. A lot of it is anyway, and it's useful. Like
Yeah, what are you even
calculus is
It's
not
useful.
useful except for very rare few people in the world.
Engineers.
Yeah, engineering
Sky?
is really the only thing it's useful for.
And I
Sky
must
Dylan?
use it because I'm trying to get my degree, so yay!
Okay, don't say that
Have fun,
calculus is
Gene.
useless.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it is.
Calculus
I
is
think
useless.
it's useless. I've never
No,
used it in
there's
my
going
life.
to be a day, guys, there will inevitably be the day that someone is going to hold you at gunpoint
And ask me
ask
what
you
the
to count.
derivative of 4x to the 4th minus
and
7x to the
ask you-
17th plus
and
4.
ask you to teach him calculus.
Oh, you know it. That's definitely happening. The saddest part of
Happened to
GT
me.
Sport is that there are no silicas. Exactly. That's why I don't play the game. That's why I stopped playing it. There are no silicas, and they,
3x3
they will not
matrices.
add a silica.
But here's the real
Man,
question, Sky.
hey.
If they added a Celica, would you play it?
I might at least pick it up again and try out the silica. If it handles like booty, then which it will because it's GT Sport, then I probably probably will stop playing it again. You're back, Garrett. Awesome. How is your work
Hey,
going?
Sky.
Hopefully good.
Hey, Sky. Um, would you ever buy like a Celica for like your Sunday car or your race car?
I don't think Sky's got the financial
I
abilities
know.
to do that, given he
Oh.
lives in Arkansas.
I know, but theoretically, talking
I'm
Now,
not.
if he were to live up, now if he were to move up to the northern land, as he should,
And where the cost of living is 4 times what it is here, I would definitely be able to save money, wouldn't I?
yeah, but it's better.
No.
It's just still better.
No, I'm actually able to save money here, even with
I
my
don't know,
not
Sky.
very good income.
I don't know, Sky, but you just be sure about not moving to Argentina. That's all.
I think Arkansas is one of the best states, actually. The wages aren't that bad compared to a lot of other states, and our cost of living is one of the lowest.
I don't know. I like.
And the traffic's not bad
Florida.
unless you go to Little Rock or Jonesboro or somewhere like that. You don't have to worry about traffic, and I hate traffic.
Just like,
That's why I
Florida,
could
so
never live in
I-
Massachusetts or New Jersey. The traffic would be I couldn't do it.
And Scott, I don't mean by move north, move to Massachusetts. I mean by move north. New Hampshire has the same.
Oh, but no,
No.
I also can't stand the cold weather. Like, I like heat. Give me 90 degrees any day over 30.
Well, move to Florida.
Florida, no, people are too crazy there.
Shut up, it's really
Yeah,
nice.
Scott doesn't want to become a Florida
You
man.
got-
Come on.
And you got Vandermeer Speedway, maybe? No, Speedway not. It's drag strip. Whatever, you can take your
The Lotus
Impreza there.
Carlton. Yeah, I've seen Hey Arnold
I
as a
mean, like,
kid. Yeah, I used to
19
watch it all the
second
time, actually. Those have the BMW M5 or the RS6 or the Lotus Carlton. Oh, it's missing so many good cars. It's just missing them. They don't even exist in that game. And tracks.
GT Sport.
We already mentioned this, but GT Sport can't even be considered a Gran Turismo game. They need to take the Gran Turismo logo off that game because it does not have Trial
Gran Turismo
Mountain,
Sport
Grand Valley, or
is an
Deep
ex-
Forest.
Um,
It should be called
Gran Turismo
Forza Sport,
is
Forza Sport,
Sky,
or Booty Sport.
Gran Turismo Sport is like a expensive version of Gran Turismo 7 product, basically. Since they couldn't develop the right amount of cars to release Gran Turismo 7. They just did this crappy ass game with free cars, blah, and they took like 5 years to do it,
Yeah. They did.
and then they are launching the same game with more cars and a few more trucks.
So you really
There
think
you
GT7 is gonna be that bad?
Uh, I just saw a gameplay. It is GT Sport.
That's
but
sad
with
that
more
that's the
cars and
direction.
More trucks.
That's sad that that's the direction that Polyphony wants to go in.
It's
This
like,
is
it
race
makes
4,
no-
so we have one more race after this for this session.
Physics totally suck because the cars are wonky. Very
Oh,
wonky.
I tell you what,
Makes no
my
sense.
Subaru Impreza, with its 8-year-old brakes better and turns better than a GT3 car or GR, whatever it's called, GR3 car
GT.
You're
in GT
telling-
Sport. I'm not even lying, man. My base Subaru Impreza with its standard tires
You're tearing,
and it's
you're telling me
55,000
that I didn't-
miles. It brakes better.
55,000 miles only?
Yeah, you only have 55,000 miles in 8 years.
Yeah.
What?
By
Yeah.
the time my mom's car was 18, it was 8 years old. She had 120,000 miles on it.
I only put like 7K miles a year on it. I only go back and forth to work. I don't really go anywhere except to see Alyssa a couple times. But I haven't done that in a couple of years.
If I live there,
Understandable. Since she's
I will buy
mad
your
at you
car.
the past few.
Say what?
Understandable. She's been mad at you the past few. If I'm remembering correctly.
But yeah, I haven't put that many miles on it. But it's so weird. My car, no lie, brakes better. Like I could be going 80 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour. I can lightly step on the brake. Not because I never slam on the brake. But I could lightly step on the brakes, and it will brake better than a GR3 car in GT Sport on whatever track, Nürburgring, Suzuka, or whatever
Sky.
track you want
I'm
to do.
sure my brakes on my BMW are probably better than the
Oh,
brakes
they
on
are!
the GR.
They are
No, I bet they're better than the brakes in the GR1 cars. Oh,
probably are.
Tucker, you have a big boat, so you must have good brakes, at least.
yeah, I have a big boat. The thing weighs like 3,600 pounds. It's a boat.
Yeah, definitely. Now that I'm thinking, I don't know why BMW didn't release an all-wheel drive version of the M5. Probably
sit right in the
the lack
letters,
of
Granny.
space in the engine bay. I don't know.
My Impreza is silver. I tell you what, though, I drove a 1984 Ford F-150. That thing was so wore out. It had 300,000 miles on it. The brakes on it were equal with the GR3 cars in Forza. Or not Forza, but GT Sport. Like, you would have to stomp on the brakes of that F-150 to get it to slow down. That's basically how the cars in GT Sport are.
If I live there, I will buy your car since it's really working. It's been
It's in
taken
good
care of.
shape. It still drives like
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
And it's 8 years old.
And taking in mind that it is an Impreza,
Yeah.
kids just destroy them with weird mods, and they turn them into risers, basically.
Yeah, Phoenix, the AI are really
Fart
close to
and
each other.
exhausts. Fart can exhausts.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
Yeah.
Bye bye head gaskets.
Yeah. I would never do that to my car. You can't really drive fast anyway. I mean, I know there are tracks and stuff, but I don't have time for all that. I'm a busy man.
I'm a busy man. I play.
I'm a busy man. I play Monopoly for 5 hours
truck.
a day. And Pac-Man. I'm busy. I don't have time to.
Playing.
But I mean, just think though, I'm not hurting the environment. Like if I, and I'm not taking a risk of getting hurt, except for maybe mentally.
There's no point.
Whereas if I go race my car, it's wear and tear on the car. It's a possibility of me getting hurt. It's a lot costlier.
With your daily, not with your daily.
Oh no.
That wouldn't be good because you just
the scariest confrontation I've ever had with a student. I had a 6th grader several years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. That they were mentally, but they weren't. They were just different. I'll say that. And they were actually legit crazy. I think they had come from one of those. They had been sent off to one of those crazy schools or something. But anyway, they ended up in our public school for a short time, for a few weeks. And he actually got so angry at me, I thought he was actually going to hit me. I thought he was going to punch me. So yeah, he was a psycho.
What do you do?
Oh, I mean, I just
Wrapped your pants?
tried to keep him as calm as I could,
Yeah.
and I did.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah, that was probably the worst thing. The scariest thing that ever happened. And of course, I'll never forget my first year teaching when a package of panties was flying across the room. That was, thankfully they were in the package. So no, they were new, I think. But still, it was a package of panties. So
That's funny, this guy. Come on.
Yeah, I mean that was funny.
I would laugh. He will. If that happened at my class, I would die on laughing.
Oh, it was definitely a unique experience. I don't ever know what happened to him, Joyce. I haven't seen nor heard from him since then.
Cool.
Well, if you think about it, Sky, what grade do you teach now?
Crazy. Oh, he would have graduated by this point. He would have already graduated.
Yeah, 6 years ago. Yeah. He's six years ago. No, he's
he would be graduating this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like 2 or 3 years old, younger than me.
Yeah.
He is a year older.
Getting stuck in traffic in a bus is worse than in a car since buses go on a schedule. Oh yeah.
How you all doing tonight?
Good, Nut. How are you?
Nut.
Nut.
I'm having a little too much fun with these axolotls.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying the update.
I hope that you're not killing them because it will kick your ass.
No, I've been scooping a bunch of them in buckets because I want them. I want to keep them.
You've heard
alive,
of people throwing panties at rock stars, but never teachers. I know, right, man? Jeez, I should have considered myself blessed.
If it makes it.
Oscar, you're sexy.
I am just too sexy. Gosh, you already know.
I have already dealt with the axolotl getting killed because I witnessed drown killing one.
Oh, really? The drowns are hostile to them? Or was it accidental?
No, all the drowns, guardians even will try to hunt these guys.
Oh, wow.
The axolotls, though, will fight back.
Kind of like wolves, I guess.
Yeah, they just kind of go in their little underwater war, and
I remember my biology teacher in 10th grade got one of those for her daughter on Christmas. It's interesting. She brought it into the class to show it.
yeah, axolotls, they're an exotic type of fish you can get.
My brother's um, um, girlfriend got one like last year. It's really cool. It's really cute.
Your brother's girlfriend, Keith, versus your girlfriend.
Shut the fuck up.
In this game, you know, Lady Agnes, which is one of the Minecraft people, she describes these guys as too cute for Minecraft, which they are too cute.
Oh,
I haven't seen one in person. I will admit they are adorable.
Don't expect me to not hoard them all on our worlds. I'm gonna get so many of them. I have like a shulker full of
But they
them.
spawn. Just so
Granny,
be sure to have like
probably at
ton
least
of-
an hour because we have a whole nother race to do after this one.
Now I'm on creative, fooling around with all the features after exploring on another realm.
Yeah.
And okay, it's so cool because if
Yeah,
if
we're on
anything
4.
attacks them, like if anything attacks them and they're at critical health or close to dead, they will do their play dead thing. And that's the only
Aw.
way they play dead. Because I at first thought if they get to a state of dead, they play dead instead of actually dying, which is not the case.
Yeah.
But when they play dead, they actually heal themselves.
Oh, okay.
How do they play dead in Minecraft? Did they make it like realistic? Like in the did they make the looking play dead realistic, or did they make it like Minecraft play dead?
No, that's a good
I think
question.
I think they make it Minecraft because how they do it, like they stand like when they're in their normal position, they actually slant a bit and they're in a diagonal angle,
Yeah.
and you'll see particles on them, and they actually regen play dead. And while they play dead, none of the hostile mobs can actually attack them.
Oh.
Except us. We can be monsters and kill them in their play dead
Oh.
state.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
never
it's
do
horrible.
that.
It's horrible, but
Playing some
I can
65
never-
prologue with every car. Just because you're so
I feel like there's only one instance where I would kill an axolotl. It's if they're killing all my tropical fish.
I haven't seen that in so many years. If I ever did see that particular episode real fan, so I don't know. Is it something I could find on YouTube? If so, you could DM it to me on Discord.
So, word of advice, if you're gonna keep axolotls, never pair them with tropical fish. Don't pair them with pufferfish, because the pufferfish actually get angry. They puff up.
Don't.
I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
if-
they'll eat tropical fish, won't they?
They'll eat tropical fish. Pufferfish will get aggroed by axolotls, and I don't know if they can poison the axolotls, but I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
On survival, that is, so that's why I'm going to test it on creative. Best way to test it.
Yeah, I'm just doing the first just to get a high, you know, a pretty good gap ahead, and then I'll finish it all on B-spec. But yeah, don't worry, I'll be picking back up with A-spec in the next race.
Oh my god. That pufferfish is angry.
Pufferfish. Oh shoot.
Oh shit.
No, I mean to bring it up to 5.
The axolotls actually don't get poisoned. They actually kill the pufferfish.
Really?
So if you're swimming around in the tropical thing, they'll actually, if you're in like a reef and you have them following and helping you, they'll kill them. But okay, this is weird. They're just. Oh, I get it now, because if it's a non-hostile aquatic mob, the axolotl needs to, like, they go into a hunting mode.
Hey,
Kinda like how the-
enthusiasta. Donkey Kong Country.
Like,
While
you know
beating
how
Kirby and destroying Robotnik without taking damage. Oh, I highly doubt that. I highly
Like,
doubt
you know
I'm
how-
that good.
like, do you know how with the piglins they go into a hunting mode
Yeah.
and they decide to hunt hoglins? The axolotls have an AI very similar. Like, if there's any non-hostile ocean mob, they'll decide whether to try to kill it or not.
Oh.
But then if there's a hostile mob, like a drowned or elder guardians, they'll automatically fight for their life.
Hmm.
And they do like a heart of damage, which for a little guy like the axolotl, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Echo Soldier would jokingly call them a water dog.
Ha. I think it would have. I always thought it'd be cool if the dolphins fought back, but they don't.
Oh shit, now that you bring that up, I want to know if will they attack dolphins, because I don't.
Surely not.
I know the dolphins will. The dolphins will fight back for sure.
Oh yeah.
I gotta read more into this because I'm trying to still learn about the axolotl myself.
Yeah.
Who's pinging? Oh, we got someone on.
I'm taking care of it.
Isn't
Nice.
that somebody? Isn't that somebody that's been in the chat? Cause yeah, he's in the chat.
Who is it?
Yeah, Phoenix. There you go.
Phoenix, yeah. That Phoenix kid. Or whoever that is. They're good.
Oh, Grand Valley for
There we go.
62 laps. Why did you not make it into the pit stop, Granny?
Is this your fourth race?
Yeah. For some reason she
Hey.
didn't pit.
Is this gonna be your last, or are you gonna do 5 races?
Yeah, this is the final stop. Yeah, we're just gonna finish it up in B-spec. Because I'm trying to expedite this. I started kind of late tonight.
one more after this, or are you done?
One more race after this, yeah.
Because there's
this is the fourth.
15 in this.
Yeah. We'll have 10 more after this session.
Oh, okay, so 5 per time.
Yeah.
Axolotls attack all aquatic mobs. Oh, they do not attack turtles or dolphins.
Oh, okay.
So the turtles, if I got rid of all of the tropical fish on the first Monday world and left the turtles, the axolotls will just chill and be homies with the turtles.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to get rid of all your tropical fish, though.
Well, I would scoop them up.
Yeah. And relocate them somewhere else.
Yeah, I would make like an aquarium, but this is the old Monday world. I'm not gonna grind for axolotls on that world.
No. And I wonder how far we'd have to go anyway.
Oh, it'd be bad, but
Your mom
Though
claims
right
that you're
now-
too cheap to get a car and drive. Oh yeah.
though here,
Yeah. No, I'm
here's
the
something
same
I
way
learned.
though. Like it's better to be like if you don't have to, if you can get to work without driving, you know, easily, and at a short, reasonable time, then I don't really see the point in getting a car. And as long as you can go to places that you need, like the store and stuff, pretty easily, and you don't have to inconvenience a lot of people.
okay, this is kind of dumb.
Oh, the orange one's actually last Sunday. So that's interesting. Even the red one's beating it. I don't know if
I
it will
thought
beat
that-
it, but
I thought tropical fish were gonna have a use, but I guess not. So, this is horrible. Like this, I honestly can't do it. Breeding them, you need to have not a tropical fish from fishing. You need a live tropical fish in a bucket to feed them.
oh wow,
That is, I can't do that.
that's like fish in real life then. Well, don't worry, we'll be doing A-spec soon, y'all. We're almost done with this.
Well, don't expect me to breed.
I know
'cause don't
some
wanna
people want me to suffer.
don't expect me to do it because I don't want to.
Phase
'Cause
you
I don't
live
wanna-
tropical fish.
Yeah, like I put a lot of effort into finding them, and You know, it's like I'm feeding them alive, you know, to these
Yeah.
axolotls. And in real life, axolotls don't even kill other fish unless they're bigger. You know, like the axolotls will only use their size to get a meal.
Yeah. What do they normally eat in real life?
They do eat a lot of meat. So they are carnivores.
Okay. They are
The-
carnivores,
well, or
not
no.
omnivores.
Yeah, I was gonna correct myself. They're omnivore.
So they do eat some plant matter.
Yeah, they will not hesitate to eat meat.
Automation is saying the muscle car I'm making could go 199 miles an hour.
Oh, so it looks like the red one will get last and the orange one's gonna get fifth.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh no, I was
E
right the
might
first
get
time.
second. Well, E and D are battling.
Dang, Sky,
ahead,
they're actually full-blown carnivores. All they eat is meat.
Oh,
They probably eat other things besides certain
that's basically
fish.
piranhas. That's how they are. Except for piranhas are. Well, no, some piranhas actually are cute. A lot of piranhas.
You know the
are
thing with
ugly, though.
piranhas? Piranhas, like in the movies, they depict them as the scariest thing ever.
Yeah, they're not that bad though. Oh, the orange
Like they're
one beats the green.
pushovers. You know, like if you had like a tank of them, like in a like your own little tank, and they're just chilling, you put your hand in there. They're not gonna immediately just they're not gonna just be like, "Ooh, flesh." They're just gonna be like, "Oh, what's that?"
I don't
And
know
they'll be
if
like,
I'd
"Oh."
want to try. I don't know if I'd want to try and find out. Well, I hope you
Hey, would
sleep well there, Zortic. And hey, accidentally, you see the
I talk
Oreo
about-
McFlurry F1 in leading. The
Talk
Oreo
a lot about
McFlurry.
talk a lot about Coyote Peterson, who has the channel about animals and everything.
Womb Raider. Haven't seen her
He
in a
did an
while.
experiment. He actually put his hands in a piranha tank, and they did nothing to him. Like they were scared of him. Like they're like, "No, go away." They're little pushovers, you know.
Huh.
They're cowards.
Yeah. All right, race
Really?
5, y'all.
The only time they enter a feeding frenzy if they see another live fish in
Grand
there.
Valley Speedway, the
That they could
iconic
eat.
track of Gran Turismo.
Out of the Gran Turismo iconic tracks, you know, just the original circuits, Grand Valley was not my all-time favorite, but it was fun. It
Oh
was-
no, it never was my favorite in any of them, but I do like the track, and I think even though it's not my favorite, I think it is the most. I think it is the track that defines Gran Turismo more than it. If you were
It's the big-
if
it's
you were to
the
say
biggest of
what
them.
track represents Gran Turismo more than any other track, it's definitely this one.
or High Speed Ring.
Well, High Speed Ring
That's another one.
was it in GT5? And I don't think it was in GT5, was it?
What?
High Speed Ring.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Oh, for some reason I thought it wouldn't. There was one oh was it GT3 that it wasn't in? Oh, God.
Yeah, maybe.
At least I had a little bit of a lead. Okay.
Regina, I made a muscle car automation. You want to see it?
Sure. Send
You
a
should.
screenshot.
I can screen share it.
Okay.
I want to see a blue axolotl.
But
There's
maybe
But
just-
so
that it wasn't all the muscular.
yeah, it's a new muscle car. I'll make an old one.
Oh, not new because it looks kind of like 2008. I don't know, but it
Oh
looks
yeah, I
nice.
love Red
Model
Rock
year
Valley. That is a fun
2005.
track. I wish
Okay.
they would have brought Red Rock Valley back for this game.
But here's the engine.
Push
It's
rod?
a
Nah,
seven.
come on.
It's a single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder.
Okay.
Push rod.
Note to self: car becomes a little squirrely there. I didn't
But-
notice
Sure,
that.
or-
like
Why is my car just spinning out?
7-liter V8.
Jeez, I'm doing so bad.
Oh, it's nice.
Damn, even on creative, I'm spawning an infinite amount of these little guys, and I'm not getting the 5th blue one.
Yeah, but it's a 7-liter flat plane V8.
Lap play?
Flat
Not-
plane.
Why not cross plane?
Why?
Oh
why
my
not
gosh.
cross plane?
Come on,
Yeah.
Sky, you're better than this.
Because I don't want it to be cross plane.
It's not a muscle car then. You don't have like the
Fine.
the sound of
I guess it's-
powerful America car.
Yeah.
Miracle.
American.
I guess this engine is smoother, more reliable, and has better production limits, and is lower required cooling. And that's V90 degree, V60.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but no, I know why it's V90 degree. This is 1954 engine technology.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to turn it too hard because then
With
I'll.
2005
Chevy.
variant, yeah. Yeah, so I'm basically pulling a Chevy and just taking the same engine block and developing it for 60 years.
Welcome to Chevy.
Yeah, I
in a
can't-
nutshell.
I can't push on that section. The car becomes way too unstable and will spin out.
Behold the.
Well, I learned on Tokyo,
triple
so I'll
engine.
learn on this race too.
The lean
It takes me
motors
about 3
Eagle
laps of
GS.
screwing it up to realize it.
The
Man.
an Eagle Talon. Wait, what?
Yeah, they're probably gonna go probably 2 more laps than I am.
This thing goes 195 miles an hour, dude.
Kinda fast, right?
Yeah. Who needs agility, brake fade, power steering, and circle test? Who needs suspension tuning?
V8 goes brrr.
That was the best lap. Oh my god, how was that the best lap? I am just. And how am I 5 seconds ahead as bad as I've been driving? Okay, I'm just letting off the gas here. Screwing up on this again.
I'm sad there was a bug in the game where in the snapshots the axolotls, while leaded on a leash, would swim laps around you in like a circle.
Yeah.
They unfortunately patched it. It was
Oh.
so fun.
16 miles per gallon. Yes.
That's a guzzler, ain't it?
Oh yeah, but it's a 7-liter V8 based on an engine block from 1954. So
1954. I figured you would have
Welcome
gone
to
with
Chevy.
something from the 70s.
Oh, I built a car from 2005. The engine block was designed in 1954, and they're still using it. Given it was a very high-tech engine block for 1954, single overhead cam, and 4 valves per cylinder. But, you know, it's
Got 'em,
still,
guys.
still a 1954 engine.
Still, yeah. Well, that lap was better.
Wow, they okay. That's cool. They just gang up on him
On what?
on the drowns or just anything evil. All in. I forgot, if you help them kill hostile mobs, like if you save them from being killed,
Yeah.
they'll give you regen. And if you're in a guardian temple and you get mining fatigue, they get rid of your mining fatigue.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would
but-
be nice. That would be good to
So-
have a couple of them when you go to a water temple.
Yeah. On Java, if you want them to follow you, you just have a bucket of tropical fish and they'll come with you. But because you can't really put it in your offhand, the second best thing you could do is put them on a lead and let them follow you around.
Yeah.
Although it looks so bad on your character because the leads are like coming out of your head.
Huh.
They still need to fix that.
Yeah. Should I do a six lap or not? I think I will. Stupidly do a 6 lap. But I think I had a lot more tire wear than what I should have had because I spun out.
30 seconds!
Dang, that lap was a lot better than
They give it to you for 30 seconds.
regen.
Yeah, just for helping them.
Dang. Yeah, I should not have done this.
You know what I want to do? I have like a pond inside the wall in my realm. Well, in our realm, I mean.
They're probably gonna
And-
get 7 or 8 laps of it.
I'm gonna put a bunch of axolotls in there, light it up, and it'll never be a hole for drowns ever again. Because with a whole bunch of these
that'll get rid of your drown problem.
and with a whole bunch of these axolotls, they'll all gang up together and take them out.
And they shouldn't die. They regen too, don't they? So even if they get a little low, they'll regen after they take it out. That actually is really nice.
Like, because the drowns only do like 1 heart
I
to
knew
2
I
hearts
shouldn't
of
have done.
damage to them.
No, I shouldn't have done an extra lap.
Since the drowns don't do that much damage to them, and it's light damage,
Just
90% of the
lost
time
my
they'll
whole
play
lead.
dead.
Yeah, that was dumb. So dumb. I can't even control this
Very
now.
dumb.
Yeah, my whole lead is gone.
I'm gonna apologize in advance. Oh no, what happened?
I had
Oh,
a
you
13-second
Dude.
lead. Yeah, knew I shouldn't have gone for a 6th lap. Oh
Yeah, and you
my
can
god.
only use medium
Oh
on that,
my
right?
god. Yeah, I knew y'all were gonna go more laps than me anyway. Well, that was disastrous. Yeah, Granny, I could see that. I could see my back tires were not doing so good. I knew I should have pitted on lap 5.
I hope I didn't distract.
But I was like, oh, a 6th lap, I think I can make it. Well, we're probably going to be doing most of this race A-spec, it looks.
62 laps. That's almost the equivalent of the endurance. That's like the endurance
300
race.
kilometer, yeah. I don't know why they didn't do it exactly 60. I don't know why they went with 62.
They probably wanted to be special.
Oh, yeah, it's special, alright. Alright, well, I don't know how... Surely they're not going to go 8 laps. I can't imagine. Surely I wasn't that bad on the tires.
Get 'em, buddies.
I'm not worried, though. I will destroy them on this race. Oh, God.
Okay.
I say as I almost run off the road.
Do I still have all my buddies? Yes, they're all still alive. Like, I want to see how long it takes for them to actually die. I know it's kind of horrible to say, but like, I want to see how durable they are. Like, I want to see how many drowns it takes
Science
until
experiment. They are going 8 laps. Wow.
because I want to see, like, will they always play dead? Because I also did a test. Like, I tested it on survival because I had too many axolotls in a bucket. Like, I had a shulker box full of them. I had more spawning. I was like, I want to see the play dead feature. I whacked them with my netherite enchanted sword, No,
Well, I
they
will
don't.
switch to B-spec when I have a comfortable lead. I'll switch to B-spec.
A human player. Can
I have a feeling
easily
that's how a
kill.
lot of these upcoming races are going to go, though. I'm probably going to have to do most of it A-spec. Oh, my God. Oh. I don't know how I saved that. Just trying not to let the car get too unstable. I'm gaining on them so fast.
I wonder which axolotl would be your Sky.
Probably a light blue one.
The cyan.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a picture of them or no?
I don't think so.
There are pink fishes. They look really cute.
They're too
25
cute.
seconds. Okay, they're pitting. They went 2 more laps than I did. I might be able to safely go 6 laps this time, though, because I'm not spinning out. When you spin out and stuff, you have way more tire wear. Yep. And just like that, I'm back in the lead, baby. Best lap time. Okay, now I need to build a good lead before I pit again. Next time I pit, I would like to have a big enough lead to where they don't pass me.
Cool thing right now with these axolotls is, like, if we literally go underground anywhere where there's water, we'll find them.
Really? They're that common? Oh my god.
Yeah, but here's the catch. They'll only spawn in the dark.
Oh really? So they don't actually spawn in the ocean?
Nope, underground in the caves.
Hmm. Alright, I already have my lead back that I had before I screwed up. So if my tires look really bad at the end of lap 11, I will not be going for lap 12, but we'll see. I'm not making that mistake again.
Okay, that's funny. I hold a tropical fish bucket, and they actually will jump onto land to get it.
Oh wow.
But they're not that bad. Like, they have 5 minutes before they die.
Oh, okay.
Out of
They
water.
last longer than dolphins then.
Yeah, and the cool thing with these guys is, like, they'll hop up and down blocks just to get to the water. Like, they are intelligent.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't really pay attention to the chat 'cause this thing's a handful drive,
I'm sorry.
so
And
somebody
I
could read.
wish they would mandate for you to run one of the other real something compounds over the span of the race. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking
Is he
about.
talking about
Saying with the
tires?
formula how you can only use the more medium, racing medium. You can't change.
That might be what he means.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I saved it.
You're running out of grip again.
No, I'm just driving bad. track is so rough on the tires. Okay. My tires ain't that bad right now. I think I can do a 12th lap if it doesn't get much worse. Or I mean a 6th lap. I don't think I'll be spinning out like I did on lap 6. Oh. Mosquito or something. Oh yeah. Want to avoid hitting the curbs and stuff because that will wear out your rear tires real fast because you'll have a lot more wheel spin. Yeah, I definitely think I can do a 6th lap safely. But then again, as soon as I say that, I notice my rear tire is now orange.
Alright, I need to get off of Minecraft. I want to keep playing it, but axolotls, man.
Hey, play it. That's what games are for.
No, it's getting later at night, and I don't want to get the room that hot.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, or whenever you have time, you can hop on the ROM to update the world.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it's down right now.
Oh yeah, because it needs to be updated.
Yeah.
I could do that tonight after this race. Just at least update it.
Hell yeah.
Maybe not get on it, but update it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Last couple corners, if our tires can survive. Last time I couldn't even make it into the pit. Oh yeah, it's getting bad. Did much better on the tire conservation though this time around. Okay. I have a big enough lead. I probably could do B-spec. But let's do another 6 laps A-spec. To just make sure, you know. Yeah, Grand Valley, Garrett. Oh, it's an F1 type joke. Sorry. Formula GT cars are mid-engine and rear-wheel drive. Yeah, as Phoenix said. Alright, okay, and we're gonna merge out of the pit still in the lead, which was my goal.
Oh my god. That one is so cute. That's a cute picture. Honestly, just for the hype of all this Minecraft stuff, I kind of want to just make my profile pic an axolotl.
Do it if you want.
I like how you never question it. You're like, yeah, you do, pal.
Yep. Oh my
It's your
good
profile.
lord. See, this
I
crap
have a
right
tongue.
here is what caused
I have
the
a
tire
tongue.
wear.
Come on, so love my tongue on my profile picture. Looks really funny.
Wonderful. Of course I would do that.
Oh, right. Let's make a new car. 1962 automation.
You know what? Since you played automation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed.
This yellow
try
one's way ahead of the other.
this the interior stuff. Let's see how good you can do.
Hold on. If we're trying that, I know what I want to do. I want to make the exterior of a car with this body first. This looks interesting.
Get back there. so weird. I could take that at full throttle, but I don't because the car becomes so unstable it just randomly spins out of control.
It's your suspension setup.
Well,
You cannot handle.
I'm
Cannot.
using
Yeah, I know you're using the default, but yeah, it cannot handle the bumps
oh
at high
my
speed.
God, get on the road. Jeez, one freaking tire gets off the road. I should have just done B-spec. I think this is my body's way of saying, you're tired of doing this. B-spec time.
It's like your final cup, and it's like your mind's like, no, I'm sick of it.
That's about all
It's
I
like
can take of any race at one. If any one race at a time, about all I can do is 20 minutes before I start just sucking real bad. Alright, well, somehow we got quite a bit, pretty decent far ahead of him, even though that was not a good lap. Okay, he's going to pit on the next lap.
There's gonna be pressure. This dude's gonna be pressure. It's going to be a very miserable life.
Now run on the curves, guy. Come on.
Why am I playing Roblox? Nobody knows. Nobody will know. Not even me.
I was having fun on a couple games with Antonio on Roblox, but the thing about the games on Roblox, they get boring so quickly because
Not this one. I've been playing it for like 6 years
well,
straight.
it's just like it's always the same thing. Like you have to kill the same enemy, or you have to do the same thing, but it takes longer each time you ascend. And it's just like, God, man, it takes forever.
I'm just playing a shooter game. It's like a Lego version of
Forces.
yeah, it's like a Lego version of Battlefield 4. So I have fun with it.
I'm not really into shooters, so I don't think I would like it.
I'm playing shooters for the most part of my life, so
Yeah.
and I'm bad at that, but I have fun with them. Dying constantly, raging.
Okay, so this engine is a little something I like to call horribly unreliable. But we get 104 horsepower out of my engine. Oh wait, no, that has twin carburetors and race intakes on it.
Spurs.
No, we can't be having any of that. Standard intake. Engine not. Yeah, lots of that.
The other day I just built
My favorite
push-rod engine
camera,
with
probably this one. Although I would use like the third-person camera in GT Sport, but that's because I didn't really take that game very seriously at all. Like that
96.
game wants you to take it seriously, but like I will purposely not. For that very reason.
Yep, this thing is not great. 95.5 horsepower. I mean, 95 horsepower isn't that bad for 1984. Or at least I don't think it is.
No, not for your,
Guys?
not for a daily driver.
in 1984. This is supposed to be slightly sporty, so
Depends on the car.
Like how much does it weigh?
Yeah,
We
if
don't
it's,
know yet.
for touch or something.
Because if it's a very heavy car with 104 horsepower, it's going to be super sluggish.
oh no, it's not got 104 horsepower. It's 95.
95 of them.
This thing's
I
dope.
think my Ford Aerostar van had 160 horsepower.
It probably had a Vulcan V6.
Yep, it did. They put that in everything, the Tauruses, and that's a good engine though. That thing had 200,000 miles on it and ran so good.
My sister's car's got a Vulcan V6 in it. 2005 Ford Freestyle, last of the Vulcan V6s.
Oh, they stopped using it after that. My I had a 2005
No,
Taurus,
Car is that?
and it had that.
What car is that?
Vulcan.
But I would have sworn that it would have had.
Sure. What car is that?
Is this car
A
or
Freestyle.
Your sister's.
2005 Ford Freestyle?
I don't know it. It's
What was the Freestyle? Was it a minivan?
Is it a van?
It was
or
an
something?
SUV.
Oh, it's an SUV.
I'm tempted now to just make the axolotl a emote. Wait, I'm just gonna test. I just want to
Gosh.
test it.
Only
I
been
wanna
out
see
for
if
one day, video
Discord
nut, and
would
you're
pick it.
already cheating on all the other things you love, like your gold.
What do you mean?
Your gold's gonna be very unhappy when it sees an axolotl's taking its place.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to explain to them. It's not what it looks like. Find you in bed with a axolotl.
I
plushie.
already
It's not
said
what
that,
looks
Granny.
like.
I have
It's
a
not-
Subaru Impreza 2013. It's a good car. It still runs like new.
Okay, I actually put. I actually
Hopefully
put it
we
up
can do the rest of this
just to
race in
see.
B-spec. I've got to put it on 3 though because I'm afraid Granny will be running off the road. But we should have
not
enough
good.
of a lead. It shouldn't matter.
It's not that bad. Like it doesn't show up too badly as an emote.
I doubt
It's a
we'll
little
ever interact
small,
with any
but
of the other ones. We won't be overlapping them, and they shouldn't be catching us. So we'll probably be isolated the rest of the race. If I did the whole race A-spec, I could overlap them.
And Gene, I'm not gonna say it.
But I'm too lazy for that.
I'm not gonna do what I usually do when I talk
Oh,
about
he had a
these
wagon
to
Subaru
scare your
Impreza?
sanity a little bit. But you know what we gotta be putting
Yeah,
on
mine
this
is a
car
sedan.
because of 1980s. You know what I'm talking about, Gene?
What's their best
No.
lap? 133s.
You don't? I'm pretty
No.
sure you do.
What do you say? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention at all.
You know what we gotta put on this car because it's the 1980s?
A Ford Pinto?
Ugh.
You know what we have to put on this car because it's the 1980s?
I don't know.
I'll say a couple of the words.
The flipping headlights.
Ah!
Up, 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 and
Up,
down,
and down.
headlights!
Oh yeah, those are definitely 1980s.
Hey Ben Scott.
Howdy. What's up, Alex? You seem tired.
What's up, bro? Tired. That's my normal view.
Why did I get mentioned twice in Race Simulation?
Alright, so far our laps aren't that good.
make your pick, guys.
130.
Cyan,
Okay,
we're
pink,
recording,
gold, or
guys.
brown,
Cyan, gold, or brown? Oh, cyan.
or pink. Cyan.
Yeah.
If I had a better picture of the gold, you know what? I want to see how the gold one would look here on my picks. The gold one. would
Putting
look
it on
weird.
3 for a lot of those because I do not want Granny flying off the road on those. Oh, Dustina. Adam and Joyce took Dustina down. Oh,
Granny
MG,
would fly
y'all
off
took
the
me
road.
down. How could you? Dustina, go away.
It's actually funny you mentioned Dustina's guy because I just finished watching your medieval Let's Play #1 from 2017.
Oh yeah, Dustina was in medieval, wasn't he?
That was Zorak, I think.
Yep.
Zorak, what do you want to call it? Yeah.
So
I
if
wish
I
you would
put it
do
on
a-
lap 18, how many laps did we have left? 40. 44, right?
I wish you would consider doing a live stream of Medieval 2, but that'd be, yeah, me.
I didn't like Medieval 2 as much. I think I did do an LP of Medieval 2 though. But yeah, not as good at Medieval 2. But I do think I 100%ed it in an LP.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was definitely want to figure out what you meant by an hotel show. I'm like, now I understand, like, oh jeez.
Okay, they're pitting now.
I mean, an hotel show on a medieval one would be hard.
Yeah, Medieval 1's really old now.
It wasn't mine. Let's see, it's,
Oh, I didn't tell them to
3
pit
years
fast
old.
enough.
I think. It was released in 1998. It's got to be that old.
Yeah. I think from here on out we may just do 7 laps. 36 laps. I think I should do 8 laps once and then 7 laps for the rest of it. And I think we'll have an even amount. I think it'll kind of even out.
At least the one good thing about the series is it's still kind of popular. And did they do a remake on the first 2, I think, of Medieval?
Did I do a what?
I think they did a remake of Medieval on PS4.
Yeah, they did. I do want to do that. I definitely want to do the remake of Medieval.
Yeah, that would be nice to see on the channel, kind of like what they did with the Spy 1 Plus
Yeah,
project.
I think that
cool
would
to
be
see.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Gene, I looked at the prices of 3080 Ti's. Like, even at MSRP, they're stupid expensive.
I was
Like how
going
much?
for the boss battle.
Like $1,400.
Dang.
$1,400 for
A 3080 Ti. You may as well get a 3090.
yeah, I should get a 3090 for that price.
And that
You
yellow
can get
one
a
is killing the
3090.
rest of them.
Yeah, a 3090, the cheapest 3090, the Founders Edition is $1,500. So,
The
at
first
that-
edition is my favorite one.
Yeah, so at that stage, you may as well just get a 3090. So yeah, I think I'll probably get a 3070 Ti. I think that looks pretty suitable for my need.
Yeah.
This guy,
You're planning on upgrading your graphics card again? Or no, you're talking
Well-
about CPU, aren't you?
No, graphics card.
But I thought you just
I-
upgraded your graphics card.
no,
no.
I upgraded my CPU.
Oh, I thought you did upgrade your graphics
he
card a
has a
while
pro-
ago. Then.
Hey, this guy, right now, he has a bottleneck, because his CPU is the best one, literally, and his GPU is really well,
Holding
it's
back the
probably-
CPU.
You're talking
yeah,
about
what is pulling
mine?
back? No, his.
Oh,
I have not had a good balanced build, Sky, since about 2017, because past then, or at least when I got my 2060, my CPU was holding back what my GPU could do, And I've taken such a huge leap forward in CPU performance from a 6700K to a 5950X that
Now it's the other way around, isn't it?
yeah, now my GPU is massively hindering what my CPU is capable of. The CPU usage hasn't gone above 11 since I got the thing.
Dang.
Like, it's like usually 6 or 8 or whatever. But my GPU is like 90, 95, 100.
Huh.
Oh, so Sky,
Hello again.
have you heard of the game for the PS1, Road Rash 3D? I know they have.
Road
See,
Rash?
Road
I
Rash.
did play a Road Rash game for the Sega Genesis, but that's the only one I've ever played.
Yeah, I know they made, let's see, they made Road Rash 3D, Jailbreak, I think was that one for the PS1. It's a pretty fun game on the PS1, actually.
Yeah, the one
If
for
you're
Genesis
informed.
is pretty good. You race motorcycles instead of cars.
Yep, and I think World War 3D was the exclusive to the PS1. I think.
Maybe
sure about that,
I
actually.
would have no idea.
Actually, it is a thing. I'm pretty sure it is. So it's gonna be in like a kind of part of their ways.
We're on our 8th lap now. Go ahead and kill
I'm a
Green
GPU
Pig.
fan. It's going
Heck, she
crazy.
might actually. Oh! The red one just ran off the road. We
It's
caught it. Big time.
If you're gonna spend so much money, you should water cool your graphics card too. Right?
I really like that orange one. I think it's the prettiest one. Out of all the ones in this championship. Alright, well, we are over halfway there through this race.
The last race you're doing tonight, Sky, before you go play Retro Horse till 3 in the morning?
I was up till 7 in the morning yesterday.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, 7:10 to be exact when I went to sleep.
7 in the freaking morning, Sky.
Yeah,
In old games.
yeah, old
That's
old
my
games
boss.
that I
That's
grew
my
up
boss.
playing.
Sorry, Sky. My mistake. 7 in the morning.
Oh,
Sorry,
if I go
sorry,
to
my
bed at 3
mistake.
now, I think I'm going to bed early.
Sorry, Sky. My mistake. Even more disappointing.
Nah, I
Yes, we
will
can
get my
stay.
sleep schedule fixed though. I probably will have a teacher in service soon, so I need to look at my schedule and see on my calendar.
Do you still work out a lot, Sky?
Yep, I worked out today before the stream.
Okay. So
No
you're probably-
matter how many old video games Sky has to play, staying jacked is still #1 priority.
It is.
Yeah, your man's not Jack. Sky is pretty buff.
I'm in decent shape. Not as good as I'd like to be, of course, but always room for improvement.
We can get that right fix, Sky. You know how you do that?
Like your chili and all that.
I haven't had chili in a while.
Guy, not had chili in a while.
In a while, I mean probably around a week. Hey,
I
Hasty
was about to
Steve, I
say-
haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
I was about to say, how long is a while and what's wrong with you?
Maybe 2 weeks, actually.
Okay, yeah, now we gotta start asking more questions. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, is everything okay? Do you need help?
I do. Need somebody to cook for me.
Thankfully, Sky is not as tall as I am because I'm 6'2".
Give me a chili recipe. Give me a chili
Maybe
recipe.
6'4", but that's I guess.
Give me a chili recipe and a plane ticket to Arkansas.
Alrighty. You gonna just stay here and be my maid?
How much you want to pay me?
I'll pay you. I can afford to pay a maid.
Thank goodness it's you. Excellent.
Yeah,
What
chili
can you-
cheese dogs, Hasty Steve.
Okay, Sky, but here's the real question. What can you afford to pay the maid? Table scraps?
Nah, better than that.
$1.50 an hour.
$1.50 an hour.
Argentina prices, right?
Or whatever you make on the street corner.
$1 a day will be here.
$1 a day?
Tomatoes to Gina, not Alyssa.
What do you
Jesus.
say?
You said it. $1 a day.
It's a good thing the tomatoes to Gina, not Alyssa. Ha ha.
I used to make a little money per like 2 hours of teaching. Is not enjoyable, but money is money, and you gotta take it.
It
Oh,
ain't
that's
much,
nice.
but it's honest work.
Unless you have to suck a dick, but that's a different story.
Oh my god.
Well, you have to do that to meet you, but you choose to.
Yeah, but you're
It's funny
really
how you
ways, so
mentioned
it's
that
kind of
you-
difficult if you think about it.
It's funny how you mentioned that you worked in a grocery Sky, because that's why I'm working at White now actually.
Yep, that was my first job.
Yeah.
My first job was working. in a
Swole
grocery store.
Hurricane. Yep. Category 5.
I
I'm good, Hasty Steve. How are you?
actually like it working in a grocery because
You're not talking
I
because you're obsessed with your axolotls. Video nut, you're funny. What? Seriously though, I am glad you're enjoying it.
I remember Sky. I used to work in retail like apartment before, like no, not for me. And before that, I worked at the golf course. Like no, I think the grocery was a grocery. I cannot speak say is like a perfect fit for me now compared to what I had back then.
Yeah, you like your current job way more.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
It's actually a big brand. I'm not sure if you could have it. Maybe you have it called IV.
You gonna get me a bunch of them in the realm? That's really sweet, Video nut. You
IV is popular around the Midwest.
you like
but
the
that's
warm
about-
weather or not, Hasty Steve? You're always bored, Granny. Maybe you should get out your sewing machine so you won't be so bored. Make you a nice new sweater.
I better be.
Can't get any new sweaters anymore. I have to teach my granddaughter.
Is this Victoria's sister?
I better be warmer
Victoria's
around that
cousin.
than it will be for you
Victoria's
to my
cousin,
price.
yeah. Not nearly as
Victoria's
wealthy as Victoria.
American cousin.
What is a sewing machine? Oh, sewing machine is a
Wait,
that would be a stereotypical granny thing to
Come on.
use. You know,
Grannies
my
do not know a
grandma.
sewing machine.
Actually, both of my grandmas used a sewing machine. Like my grandma
grannies
Eulalia, I
are not
remember
gonna
her
know.
using it a lot. You know, before she.
Okay, grannies are not going to know what a sewing machine is. They do all their sewing with their arthritic little hands.
No, Sky,
Is
you
it to
use
sew
sewing
someone
machine,
for
did
money? No, you sew clothes. Like if,
No, that
if
would
clothes
be
have a hole in
sewing
it,
machine.
you can actually sew it together. I actually think my sister knows how to sew.
Now, if she knows how to sew, is she done like crocheting and knitting, or is it just sewing?
Sewing, knitting. I always thought it was the same thing. But it may not be, I don't know.
Crocheting.
Yeah, that's all the same thing to me. I don't know.
Yeah, probably is.
Oh, you're in the 60s? Oh, that ain't that hard at all. That's really nice.
I'd love to be in the 60s right now.
It's actually not
Still.
been that hot here.
The
We haven't had
1960s?
very many 90
Yes,
degree
the
days.
1960s, not the
You're almost
60s.
My friend.
Gene,
Not the 60s temperature-wise, the 1960s.
Gene.
You're sewing
Yeah.
clothes for money.
I hear you.
Wanna be as
Well,
warm
I
as
guess
you
if you want to
want,
sew
would
the
it be
clothes,
like
I don't know how much they're
91
going to give you, but
degrees?
you can
What?
try.
What do you say? I cannot hear you.
We're gonna be 91 degrees tomorrow.
Dang,
I'm
that's
sorry.
tasty.
I don't use the Imperial soccer system. I don't.
No,
That's
he's
around
gonna
35
be-
degrees Celsius,
No, Gene,
Gene.
he's going to be very, very near boiling temperature.
Yeah, but
It
yeah,
is going to be approximately 187
Celsius.
degrees.
Yeah, it's around
Fahrenheit.
34,
91 Celsius.
34, 35 degrees Celsius. Or, yeah,
It will
something
probably
like that.
be, Gene, around 190 degrees.
Oh, I
We're
love
about
the
to get-
heat way better than the cold.
That's pretty enjoyable.
We're about to get a devastating earthquake, and
Canada,
I
is
have
it
left
really
all
that
of my
hot?
possessions to you, Gene.
Well, Sky, like I can say, it's gonna be hot enough where you might be able to cook an egg on the ground.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to make Granny
Wow.
Pit. It's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when I'm warmer here and you're colder there, Sky. So,
Yeah, it's weird.
but it's the Midwest, so what can you say?
Yeah.
It's like the South.
Hey, Joseph R. Plowman. How are you doing? Why did I
Hey,
put
Joseph
Granny
K.
on 4?
Wait,
She's
what?
probably flying off the road, ain't she?
Excuse me?
Get in the pit right now, I swear.
He did not say Joseph K. We don't mention that name.
No, this is Joseph R.
Come on,
I
man.
don't even know the guy, so I can't say it with no regrets.
Yeah, I don't know him either. So what else is problem?
What's up with that evil laugh, Alex? You sound like you're planning something sinister.
Planning. Yes,
Planning,
he
a
is
new word.
planning something sinister.
Planning.
Planning.
I'm always inventing new
Definition.
words, I swear.
What does planning mean?
Planning means that you are planning something menacing. So it's like it's a combination of the words. So you could just use one word instead of two. It's actually pretty cool.
Hey, video nut.
Video nut, you heard that evil laugh too. You better not kill my axolotls.
Video nut. Oh, video nut.
That's what Video Nut just said to you, Alex.
Yeah, I know. I was actually watching the Cat Corza stream based guy. Just he actually had a person who actually recreated all the drive missions from Gran Turismo 4. Like, oh jeez.
Wow.
He created a mod, and no, he downloaded a mod that did that, Alex.
Yeah,
He didn't do that all
exactly. Yeah.
himself. Oh, I thought that you thought he did it all himself, and I was like, no. I know Rick. I would tell him that he does not have the talent to do that.
I could only imagine someone trying to redo Mission 34, aka the Mercedes-Benz one at the Green Hill. That one is so hard to get right. Oh, I
Speaking
hate
of the
that
Green Hill, when we do that in this Formula GT championship, that's going to be a pain in the booty.
mess.
I love the burger.
Somehow hand me the virtual controller, Sky. I will do it for you, and I
Oh.
won't cheat with B-spec.
Oh, I'll do it. I don't think B-spec is cheating. It's just, I mean, I've already proven that I can win the race. I can do this whole race A-spec, but Why do it?
But
Will take
It's not
longer.
necessary. Yeah. Heck, this stream, instead of 4 hours, this stream would end up being like 6.5 hours long.
24 hour.
Or 7 hours even. Which I just think
I
is
remember I
ridiculous.
did Formula GT all in A-spec. It wasn't. I didn't like it, but I did it.
Yeah, don't do something you don't like.
no, did
Let
you
B-spec be
save
part of
after
it.
every single?
No, I didn't like that I did it in the moment. I felt very accomplished when I was finished. As you can tell, my video game masochism in GT4 has risen to a new level after having played it for so long.
No, did you? No, did you have to save after every single race or not? No.
Yeah, we're saving after every race just in case. You
I've
never know what
also
will happen.
done
No, I mean-
Nürburgring. I've also done the Nürburgring 24-hour race, all in A-spec.
Oh God.
That
No,
would-
thank you.
That would be painful.
I ended up
What
using
the-
a car. I think that was the 200-point race I ever won.
What car did you use?
I think I used like the 320i touring car. Not
Oh.
not the M3 GTR race car. The 320i touring car.
Not upgraded one.
I forget the specific upgrades, but it was upgraded a bit. It was like it was still a 200-point race.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh, basically the key is like tire management. You gotta make sure that you're pitting a lot less, because your laps around the Nürburgring in your M3 GTR compared to the 320i touring car are going to be, I would say, around, if you were to put the driver in against the driver, it would probably be a minute gap. But because it's the AI, it's like a 20 to 30 second gap.
Yeah.
Um,
So it was a very
That's
close
true, yeah.
race. Jeez. Well, at least that made
Oh,
the
I won
24
that race
hours
by-
interesting.
I won that race. The 24-hour race, I won it by 4.5 seconds.
Golly. That is way too close for a 24-hour race.
Only by
The key
4.5
is the
seconds?
key is tire management, because you have to really manage your tires on the first lap, because on the second lap is where you're gonna start gaining time back against the AI cars, because now their tires are really worn out and they're gonna start making mistakes, and that's when you start to claw back the time.
In the 24-hour race, they usually don't start making mistakes till like the 4th lap.
But it's like the lap that they pit. You have to be like on it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's your push lap. You're essentially, think about it, you're overcutting all the cars every single time you're overcutting. Because the goal is to do as
Balls
few
time.
pit stops as possible while keeping your tires good. So I
Yeah.
think I was able to do 3 laps around the Nürburgring each time with racing super hard tires, I think it was. I think I was able to do it 3 laps in a row.
Video nut
Three
is
or-
now axolotl nut.
3 or 4 laps, and you had to slipstream the AI a bunch. It was fun. That was
How many days did it take you to do it?
I did it in 2 days.
Oh, wow. So you did like 12 hours a day. I can't imagine.
Yep.
Did you keep your PS2 running the whole time?
Of course I did.
You have
I'd have to exit the race,
You have to.
which
In
I
GT4,
would
you
have
can't save in the
otherwise
middle.
had to. Yeah, I would have otherwise had to exit the race.
No, Bebo. Haven't seen him in a little while.
We don't want to do that, because that means Tucker has to redo the entire race up to that point again.
Yeah. The one car I think would make a good car for the 24 hours in GT4. I'm kind of tempted to maybe try to get my PS2 fixed again. Would be the RE Minor RX-7, because that would seem like a pretty decent car to use on that.
Yeah, I think the AI does pick that car, don't they?
I want
no,
to do that race, but I want to do it in a DTM car. I want to see if I can do it in a DTM car, like the what's it called? The Alfa Romeo 155.
Oh yeah, I've done it
Touring
with that
car.
car before.
I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
I've just never done it before. My main go-to usually for that race, if I'm just gonna B-spec it, is like my main is pretty much like I'll buy a car that I just buy a car that I just abuse for that race. It's usually a Mobile 1 NSX.
Yeah,
Le Mans?
Antonio, I am on the last lap of the final race I'm doing for this
And
session.
I will just abuse it. And I've had a GT4 save. I remember once I had I wanted to get 2 of every black car because I just wanted to flex. And I think
2
I
of
had
every?
Yes, 2 of every black car. And I remember I had a Mobile 1 NSX with 220,000 miles on it.
Dang, you have way more time in this game than I do.
Yeah.
Guy, I have, just to let you know, Gran Turismo 4 was the first video game I played.
Oh,
Not same, but
I tell you what,
Listen.
second through fifth
first
place are
pixel
all close. They have those points evenly divided, and then the red one just is losing so bad because red sucks.
Yeah, but Scott, I have been playing this game since I could hold the controller. And I didn't really stop.
Yeah.
There was never a time for a long period of time that I put down GT4 to pick up something else. I would always play GT4. It's always been my favorite. I've always played it because it was my favorite.
All right, y'all. Well, we will pick back up with the Formula GT in the next part. This went very smoothly. I am so surprised. I was expecting more difficulty. I don't know if it's because I just thought it was way harder or if it was. I think it's because I was doubting my skill, really, because I don't play this game that consistently. But this has been pretty easy, honestly. Very easy. Surprisingly easy. But I know Nürburgring will be tough. And I don't remember what tracks that we have the next 5. I don't remember. I think Nürburgring's one of the last ones, so it'd probably be in the 3rd session.
At least the one good thing about that race, guy, is it's only 15 laps, so that's a saving grace.
Yeah, and the Circo del Sarth one's short too. But
it's
yeah,
only
y'all,
23 laps.
we will maybe do more of this tomorrow. We'll see. But I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and as always,